Hello again and welcome to another Warhammer 40k Mordian Glory Battle Report. Today we've got something new and tasty for your viewing pleasure. It is going to be the debut of the brand new channel army. It is time for the Death Guard to hit the scene. And so without further ado, we're not mucking around today. I'm just too excited to get my hands on the new channel army. Let's dive right into the army list and take a look at the forces fighting over today's battle grid. So here we have 2,000 points of new Death Guard ready to be blown off the table in 2 turns by the Imperial Guard. That's my style, sir. Yes, it is.
Style, sir.
Indeedly doodly. Now, I am really, really excited to get this army on the tabletop. It has been in the works for a long time, and it's so good to finally be able to use it to crush the lapdogs of the false emperor. Yes.
My lord, there is no army that could breach the Imperial Guard. It would take thousands, tens of thousands. My lord, there is no army.
I love it, man.
That's the Death Guard. Right?
That's a Death Guard. Because, for those that don't know, this is but a small fraction of the Death Guard horde that is on the way. I will, by the time this force is finished, I will have 200 Plague Marines and 30 or 40 Terminators. I like hordes. But this is what we are running today. The reason I'm going to be ending up so much because I won't be able to use this as a 30k army and as a 40k army as well. And in 30k, you need lots of Marines. I've heard it's a Marine heavy game, 30k.
Yeah, it's very Marine heavy. Some would say
entirely
Marines.
Now I'll take you through what I've come up with today. So this is just my own mad concoction. I don't know if it's particularly competitive or not, but this is what I like to run. This is my style, sir, and I'm going to use it. Now, I have gone for, obviously, an Arx Vermin detachment. In terms of the extra slots that I'm taking, it doesn't really matter today because I've not bumped up on the edge of the detachment. We'll just say it's troops because I want to say it's troops and because I'm an infantryman at heart. Now, I have ended up taking 6 squads of Plague Marines. I have gone for 4 units
of ultimate badasses.
And I've gone for 4 10-man squads and 2 smaller 5-man squads. And you'll be pleased to know, viewers, you will be pleased to know that we have pretty much all of the special weapons that our hearts could desire. No longer shall we run Plague Marines without fully maxed out loadouts. Now we shall be running them with all of the extra gubbins. So each 10-man squad has got a sergeant with a demonic plague blade, a power pistol, that's a new weapon, a plasma pistol, and then we have got the Plague Spurter. That's the free sort of heavy flamer weapon you can get with them. And then we've got 2 Blight Launchers. So these old school 30k missile launchers. I figured missile launcher, Blight Launcher, both got launcher in the name. That seems like it'll look pretty good on the tabletop as well. So these old school 30k missile launcher are going to be Blight Launcher today. And then we've got a couple of these badass 30k Volkite weapons, which I thought, you know what, these all look fucking great as plasma guns. So we've got a couple plasma guns in each squad as well. We have got one man who it looks like he's got a power fist, but actually it is going to be a Mace of Contagion. The big old Macy boy.
So it's not WYSIWYG.
Well, it is.
Shame on you, sir.
It is WYSIWYG because it's a big fucking fist. So if he hits you with that or he hits you with a mace, you're not really going to complain.
You want the comment section to explode? WYSIWYG it, sir.
Well, my thinking behind this force is that my lore behind this force is they're all 30k Marines.
Yeah,
that they turn traitor. They're like, look, fuck the Emperor, we turn traitor. So they've been in the warp for like 10,000 years. They popped out and they've gone, right, it's been a while, but let's crack on. Because, warp travel is very unstable.
Mm.
So we're using all the 30k bits.
They're in the midst of changing.
Exactly. We're using all the 30k bits to represent the cool stuff in 40k as well. So, and then we've got the man with the flag on the back is going to be a Plague Marine with the Icon of Despair and the Sigil of Corruption, because you can take both those on a single Marine. And then we've got a couple of basic bolter guys so we can take advantage of the Flagman's upgrades. So we have got 4 squads like that, all the same. And then we have got 2 more 5-man squads, Sergeant with that demonic plague blade, and he's got a bolter. And then we have got a Blight Launcher, Nurgle Flamey Boy again, plasma gun, and we've got another guy with a Sigil of Corruption and Icon of Despair, and we've done it again! We've only got to do it again! So these things are fully maxed out. I know that I probably could take some combat weapons in here, but I have gone for a sprinkling of combat with the Mace Man and the Sergeant, and I did want to have a couple of bolts in there so I could take advantage of my Icon of Despair and Sigil of Corruption. So that was a conscious choice.
If you, in the next time you should run them, you should take the flail. Flail's really, really good.
Yes, I did see the flail, but I wanted to just do my own thing. And I thought, you know what, we'll try out the mace. A bit more, I feel like the mace is a bit more punchy. And as he's got a power fist.
The flail, I will say this, I got it wrong last time. I got, someone mentioned in the comment section that I should have had an extra 2 attacks on it, so it's like 6 attacks. And you can spend the CP stratagem as well to make it all the damage spill over. So it's really, really effective if you can run two of them in like a 10-man brick, and it's like...
Well, maybe we shall do that next time.
Yes,
we shall see. But I wanted to try out the mace today.
Yes.
So that's what we've gone for.
Yes.
Yeah, no, good advice there, Tom, and good advice for those people who are watching this and going, which plague weapon I should pick. And then we have got the Terminators. Oh yeah, 20 Blight Lords. Not mucking about today. Got all them combi bolters, all them bale swords. We're having a great time. In fact, we do have actually got one. We've got 2 5-man squads. Both have got 4 guys and a sergeant, and then we have got a big 10-man squad as well. And it's just got all of the bolters, all the bale swords. These guys, they're just going to run around chopping you up and gunning your infantry down. I wanted, because I have so many special weapons in my Plague Marines, I actually wanted just to have some DACA on my Terminators. I wanted to take advantage of the fact that they can just fire them storm bolters. Yeah, exactly. 80.
Is it 80?
With there's 20 of them, isn't there? So 80. So I know some people are going to be saying, oh, Mordian, what about all the special weapons? I wanted DACA. It's a conscious choice again, guys. So I feel like they're going to be really good at clearing out light infantry. And you bought some light infantry today, haven't you, Tom?
Actually, I think it's 40 from the 110-man brick, isn't it?
40 from the 10-man brick. And then 20 and 20. Bruh. It's a lot of DACA.
It is, isn't it?
It's a lot of DACA. So that's all the infantry, the heavy infantry and the very heavy infantry. Oh, Lord, they come in. We've then got 2 characters. Now, I have gone for 2 Lords of Contagion. These are going to be the Brothers Grimm, and they are going to be the men leading my Death Guard today. Now, one of these, this man here with the big old axe, he is going to have a Plague Reaper, and he's going to be my Warlord today. He's going to be an Arch Contaminator, and he's going to also have the relic, the Fugaris Helm. The Fugazi, the Wazi, the Woozy. Yeah, we don't know if the plague's going to go up, down, side, side, or spin in fucking circles. Now, that means he will be giving out full rerolls to wound on dem plague weapons within 9 inches, and he'll be giving out reroll ones to hit in 9 inches as well. So he's a pretty good buff character.
And if you spend 1 CP, you can get full rerolls to hit as well.
Can you?
Yeah, because you can turn the bolts into plague weapons, and he gives plague weapons full rerolls.
My God.
My God.
Can you do that on these guys? Is it just
yeah, you can do it on both.
No way.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say no way because of your track. After your track. Why am I taking advice of you?
Have you heard his virulent rounds? You can turn them into plague weapons, the bolters into plague weapons. So you can
That's
give them...
fucking pog if I can do that on storm bolters.
You'll be able to get loads for fleeing vectors as well. It's really nice. It's the
Interesting.
only good things in the book.
Interesting.
It's 4 rerolls to wound, I believe. So, virulent rounds turn into plague weapons.
What he's saying is I could do Vermid Whispers to get +1 to hit.
Yes.
And then I could hit on 2s rolling 1s.
Yes.
And then I could do Plague Rounds. Oh my God.
Yes. And then...
it's popping off!
It's popping off! Yeah.
And then I've got my other Lord of Contagion. Now, because he's got a big old sword, I decided he was going to have a Man Reaper, baby. So that is what he has got. He's got a Man Reaper, and he has also got a Warlord trait, and he has gone for Russian Constitution, which means your AP -1 and AP -2. Get that out of here! We ignore all that. And it also means he's got +1 toughness, which is pretty cool. So he is going to be running around, just reaping people down with his 10 attacks, doing loads and loads of damage. And then his mate is going to be there just buffing everyone up. So those are all of the units that I've included in my Death Guard army. Now, I'm sure some of you are going to be wondering what plague company I am running today. Well, I kind of had a look at all of them. And at first glance, it didn't seem like there were many that actually supported Plague Marines, which is kind of weird. There's lots for like Poxwalkers and Demon Engines and stuff, but not much for the old Plague Marines, which is a bit of a shame. Terminators, bit of a shame. So what I ended up going with is I picked the Ferrymen because it sounded cool, and also it gave me access to another relic, which is the Ferryman's Scythe, which makes a Man Reaper even better at reaping men, which sounds like a good idea. And so what I've done is I've upgraded this guy to have the Ferryman's Scythe. I just like to imagine it's this like ancient relic power blade from the Dark Age of technology that they recovered on the Crusade, and he's been using it. It's like the main chapter relic of the old Legion. So that's what we're going to go for. I know it doesn't look particularly Scythe-like, but it is a big, giant Makoff sword. So I felt like having it as a proper relic was appropriate. So that's what we've gone for today. Now let's take a look at what the Death Guard are going to be facing off against. It's time for Trooper Tom and his Imperial Guard. Now, just before we move on to the Imperial Guard army list, I want to do a quick shout out to Killer Kriegsman 85 Painting Services. He is actually the chap that has painted up this full Death Guard army, and he's done a really, really good job on it. The paint scheme really embodies the grim grittiness of the Death Guard, and when I asked him, I want them to look 30k and 40k at the same time. He's done a fantastic job of doing lots of little conversions here and there to really embody that spirit. So big thank you to him for doing the army for me. Absolutely fantastic. And if you are interested in getting some commission painting done, then I will put a link down to his Facebook page and you can get in touch with him. But without further ado, I think we've talked about these smelly plague lads enough now. Let's take a look at what they're going to be facing off against today. It's time for Trooper Tom and his Imperial Guard. And here we have 2,000 points of Imperial Guard being led today by the one, the only Trooper Tom. Will you be advancing today, sir? Is that your style, sir?
That's my style, sir. You know me, sir. I see the enemy, I advance, sir. That's my style, sir.
Excellent, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's been far too much tactical play on the channel recently.
Yes.
It's time to fix them bayonets.
Good old General Haig manoeuvre. That's what I say, sir.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm not one to change my mind. Yes, we've noticed that, sir. Let's take a look at this army. So this is actually an army of your own concoction, isn't it?
Yes, sir. That's my
You
style, sir.
took all of the training and advice that I've given you, and you threw it out the window.
Yes.
And you were like, I don't want no stinking Russes.
Yes.
I want a big old knight. What even is this, Tom? What even is this? Let's start with the big centerpiece. No point messing around saving it to the end. Everyone can see it.
Stellar Knight. Its name is Katrina. That is going to be in my new guard army as well. And just to give a bit of lore behind it, if you see the little diamonds on its pauldron there, I took it to a tournament, and those diamonds represent each of the vehicles I killed that day. And
what he doesn't mention is those vehicles were grot tanks.
Not to mention, that vehicle is itself. It blew up. No, actually, it didn't get killed on the day of the tournament. It was a really good tournament, and I just really enjoyed using it. It's unusual to add it to like a guard army. I was running it with a Custodes army, which is even more unusual because it's 625 points of pure beefcake.
Tom's like, you know what? I don't want a lot of models.
No. But in the words of the Marines, the Colonial Marines, it's got a plasma decimator, volcano cannons, 2 twin siege breaker cannons, it's got melter guns, a siege breaker missile. We got
knives, we got sharp sticks, we got electronic ball breakers. I love it,
what
man.
it's loaded with. It is a freeblade lance. It is a Questa Mechanicus, but it's a freeblade lance, and it has the unremitting martial tradition, which means I count squads of units, or units I should say, as double the number of models that are in that unit for blast purposes. All very good.
So for those of you who are guard diehards and don't know what Stinking Knights do, basically what that ability is it's kind of like pound them into dust for the guard. It lets you just boost up your blast weapons, which is nice. Nice, pretty good.
Now, I will say this is probably not the best option because it's 625 points. And I could easily run like 4 Lehman Russes.
You take a Beyblade and save them 155 points.
And add another Lehman Russ.
Have a Russ in instead.
But this is like, this is what I'd like to say. This is like a World War One army that's got like the Tsar tank behind it.
Yeah.
So
this is you sort of testing your feudal guard when they turn up because you're working on those. When I stop chucking waves of orcs at you to paint.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
So let's go through the list in detail because we do have a tendency to waffle on.
We do.
Okay.
But I'll go from the left to the right because you can explain the warlord traits and stuff because I don't actually get involved in that. But I go, Tim, you designed it, sir. That's your style, sir. So I've got 12 units of Krieg infantry. This is my
yes.
compulsory detachment people.
Indeed.
And each of them has a melter gun, plasma gun, or grenade launcher.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've homogenised your loadouts for you.
You've homogenised?
So every sergeant's got Lasbut and Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Every squad's got a Voxcaster.
Oh, wow.
8 of the squads have got Melter and Flamer, and 4 of the squads have got Melter and Grenade Launcher.
Damn good shows.
There you go. So it's all WYSIWYG. There are no plasma guns in here today because, for those who are watching, Krieg need to pick between a plasma gun and a radio. And I tend to find that the radio is better for inflexible command.
Yeah, listen to.
If you want to completely cook yourself on secondaries, I can put some plasma guns in there.
No.
But
it's not much now, sir.
So you've got your radios and you've got your 12 crew squads.
Yep.
That's going to provide you a nice solid infantry corps. And then you've got your favourite bit, the Tom Special.
Trooper Tom Special. I've got the Mord Pit here.
Yeah, buddy.
With the Commissar as well, which we'll get to in a second. And then I've got a Death Corps Marshal and a Nork.
A Dreadnought.
Dreadnought command squad behind that as well.
Yes. So you have got... Tom was like, I want these units, so I sort of put the bits together for him. He's got a Cadian command squad, and it's got the big bullshit banner in there, because you don't leave home without the big bullshit banner, even if it does totally mess over Death Guard. It would be foolish not to take it, and also it's pre-take will come a relic. You've then got Ogun Bodyguard in there with Bulgrin, Maul, and Brute Shield, so you've got the 4+ invulnerable save there, and you can transhumane the whole squad because it's Cadian. Death Corps Marshal, who knows nothing. He just has all his basic standard stuff, no extra warlord traits or anything. You've then got Strachan. We have spent a CP on Strachan to make him your warlord, and he has got frontline combatant.
Yeah. Who is?
So he is going to be beating the shit out of me in combat. And then you have got a Commissar here. He had 10 points of dose, so he's got a plasma pistol and power sword. And you spent a CP on him for Officer Cadre. So he knows superior tactical training, and he knows regimental orders, so he can babysit your mortars and tell them to take aim.
And that is all the list. That is all she wrote for the list.
Indeed.
And if you're wondering, why is he taking a knight? Doesn't that break army rules? No, it doesn't, because if you add a knight or 3 mini knights into your detachment, it counts as agents of the Imperium.
Yeah, knights have always been very plug and play. That's always been their thing. Like, do you need a super heavy? Take a knight. That's how it works. Yeah. Now, a couple of things I just want to go through in terms of your regimental doctrine. Naturally, you're born soldiers. Because it's very, very powerful. And you've also, in terms of your pre-game CP, you have spent 1 on taking an extra senior officer. You spent 2 on your warlord traits, so that's 3 for the guard. And then have you spent any on your knight?
No, it's free.
No. So actually, you will be starting the game with 3 command points, which is... Oh, sorry. You spent 1 for the relic for the finial, so you're actually going to start with 2 command points.
You spend a CP, you like doing that, don't you?
So you'll start with 2 command points? I do.
2 command points, yeah.
I do. I'll spend your money for you. So you've got 2 command points, and you are 2,000 points on the nose. All looking very good. All right, so without further ado, we'll get these armies onto the battlefield, and we'll be back after we have done deployment. So here we have the field of battle after deployment. The beautiful serried ranks, the Imperial Guard, marching forth under the protection of their feudal overlord, the Knight Katrina. Looking very, very nice there, Tom. We have got waves of Krieg infantry deployed in movement trays. By God, sir, do you want us to look professional? You're trying to make us look like we know what we're doing?
They will march in a line, sir. They will die in a line, sir. That's how my army performs, sir. That's how they move, sir.
I heard that Tom's army only marches on trace, sir. So we have got a platoon of Krieg infantry here, supported by a Death Corps Marshal. We have then got another platoon, a big old platoon, supported by Strachan and the Dreadnought Command Squad. Taking up the rear, we've got a couple of squads in reserve, sir. That's their style. They will be holding the objective. And then, of course, we have the full-blown mortar pit of death, supported by the Commissar. Incoming! Oh, man. So good. I mean, you never leave home without a mortar pit, bro. Like, it's just got to be done.
I just love the way that I enlightened you after that one battle report, and now it's like...
Well, I knew they were good. I knew they were good. I was just like, I was just trying out some different things. And I was like, I don't want to try different things anymore.
My God,
I just want them mortars, baby. They are honestly so good. And then we have got Big Old Knight itself anchoring down the right flank from the guard's perspective, covering a central fire lane. Anything that marches out into that no man's land will die, sir. Will die. Now moving over to the other guard on this table, the Guard of Death. Mortarian's Chosen Sons, we have got a phalanx of the Legion, 3 units of Plague Marines led by the Warlord himself with the Plague Reaper. And then we've got another couple of squads in this forward position here, led by the man with the Man Reaper, baby. That's no woman. That's a Man Reaper. There's a 10-man squad and a 5-man squad in there. And then we have brought another 5-man squad back here, and they will just be holding my backfield objective. Originally, when I built this, I had them all as 10-man squads, but then I was like, I'm going to need to hold a backfield objective. And I feel 5 Plague Marines in cover, even against the most ferocious of mortar bombardment, is going to be pretty annoying for you to deal with.
They're on a 2-up save against mortars, aren't they? So they should be about, yeah.
That's where I proceed to roll ones.
Just like me, sir. That's my style, sir.
So
that voice is just going to get so old. I think they're going to like, we get it. The sharp references, we get it.
That's why.
Stop the count.
You can't keep getting away with this. Now, let's take a look at the terrain just briefly. So all of the terrain you see in front of you, all of these ruins, these low ruins here, these taller ruins here, they are all going to count as full-blown ruins. They are going to be obscuring, and if you manage to tuck yourself on the little bits of base that you'll find on each one, then you'll be able to get some light cover as well. There's also a smidge of dense terrain. This middle pile of refuse with the tractor and the discarded barrels and the barbed wire, that's actually going to be a little patch of dense. So you can scrabble around in the dense terrain, hold the objective and get a cheeky -1 to hit modifier, which is pretty nice. But like I said, the rest of it is going to be ruins for today. So we're keeping it nice and simple, having a nice homogeneous terrain type across the board. Now, the mission for today is going to be conversion. That is where there are 5 objectives. Each one is worth 4 points. The classic hold 1, hold 2, hold more. And for the tertiary part of the mission, it's if you manage to hold the objective in your opponent's deployment zone, you'll get 4 whole victory points. But that's probably not going to happen until the later parts of the game. But if you manage to control one of the objectives in no man's land, which is 1, 2, 3, then you will get 2 victory points. Even if you control 2 of them, it doesn't matter. It's hold 1 or more to get the 2 extra bonus points. But if you do not control your own objective marker, the enemy doesn't need to control it. You just have to not control it. So if you bombard the crap out of me, I will lose a victory point. Spicy.
You lose.
You lose, sir. So it's a pretty interesting mission. I like it because it's 5 objectives, table quarter deployment, and it's straightforward. No mucking about. Now, there's also an extra little twist on this mission, which is leading from the front. In this mission, at the start of each player's command phase, if a player's warlord is not on the battlefield or is not embarked within a transport, roll 1d6. On a 1 to 3, that player does not receive their CP bonus this turn. So if we kill out each other's warlords, that's why mine's starting on the board. Yes, there we go. Yes. So I should have said, by the way, all of my Terminators in reserve, by the way, guys. I should have mentioned that if it's not self-evident. I decided to play about it. Decided to play 100 points down. Not that the Death Guard need that handicap. So that is the mission.
Thought we'd give Tom a win today.
Thought we'd give the Guard an easy one, you know. Let's start the tone off for this channel army.
Anyway.
So that's the mission, deployment, and terrain. Now let's take a look at the secondaries that both players have gone for. Now, Tom, what secondaries am I taking today?
You're taking Spread the Sickness.
Excellent.
Fleeing Vectors.
Perfect.
And Engage on all fronts.
Excellent. Yes. See, I don't really know Death Guard all that well, so I was like, Tom, what secondary should I take? And he was like, these 3 are pretty good. And I was like, okay, we'll do those ones then.
You take that deal, sir?
I'd take that deal. Damn right. Damn good deal. And Tom, guess what?
Yes.
I'm going to pick your secondaries for you.
Sir, yes.
Bye, lad's going to bet. No, I'm joking.
Oh, God.
You're going to take a flexible command.
Yes.
How'd you like starting the game with 15 free victory points?
Yes, very good, sir.
Very nice. You're also going to take boots on the ground.
Yes.
And then you're going to take retrieve battlefield data.
If you say so.
They're the good ones.
Okay.
It's funny how we get to pick each other's secondaries.
I will go with that. I wanted banners, but hey ho.
If you want to go for banners,
I'll go for data, sir. You said data, sir. I'll do.
I don't mind. No, that was my guess.
I will do data, sir.
You sure?
Yes, we've picked each 3. We'll do that. We should do that with a battle report. We should pick 3 secondaries, and then we have
No. Even better, randomly determine secondary objectives
That's basically playing
Maelstrom.
Tempest.
Yeah, Tempest, yeah. Like, literally, like, Honor, what? Don't get the fucking psychic one. Fuck, I've got no psychics. Now, slight retcon here, guys, by the way. I have actually redeployed a unit slightly just because I deployed without thinking about my secondaries in mind. And then I realised that if I just move the 5-man squad from over here to over here, it will actually allow me to physically do engage North fronts, whereas I wouldn't really be able to do it otherwise. So thank you to Tom for helping me with my secondaries, and thank you for being understanding and letting me do a cheeky little redeploy there. All right, I believe that's all the pre-game stuff. It's time for the big roll-off, though. As my guest, Tom, would you like to roll first?
God damn
I've done it again. I've got him in again. There we go.
I didn't realise we were doing it so fix it.
Don't muck around.
Let's
Don't
go.
muck about.
A Juan.
Why is...
A measly Juan.
Bollocks.
You go first, sir. Very good.
I didn't really want to go
Good luck,
first.
sir.
All right. I guess we'll be back with Death Guard turn 1. Death Guard movement and command phase turn 1 is complete. We've advanced, sir. Naturally, upon sight of the enemy, we advance. That is the vibe of the game. No more Tal, Votan bullshittery on this channel. It's both players Naruto running at each other, trying to do as much damage as possible. So I ended up advancing the Pregame squad that was here, and I got a pretty good advance, and that meant I was able to just tow onto the objective. I didn't quite get the big 6. I got a 5. If I'd got the big 6 on the advance, I would have been able to hide all my people behind this terrain. But as it is, cheeky man with Plague Flamer is sticking out. Now, he's probably, considering the angles, he is probably safe from most stuff. But if Tom is clever, he may be able to draw an angle to this squad here. I then simply moved my squad in the centre, the big 10-man squad. I simply moved them onto the middle objective, and I was thinking about shooting them, but you thought, you know what? I might as well spread that sickness. It seems like the way to go. So, Death Guard, command and movement phase, turn 1. We have gone all in. It's time to go for an aggressive advance. Aggression is the order of the day, and I have moved forward with much of my army. Some may say it is foolhardy, but I believe that these Plague Marines are durable, sir. We'll have to find out. Besides, we're not facing off against a million Lehman Russes, so we'll probably be all right. Now, I moved and advanced this 10-man squad here, and I got just enough that I could tow onto the objective, which is brilliant. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get the big 6 in the advance. If I had done, I would have been able to properly tuck them all into the cover. As it is, Flamer Man is kind of stuck out, and that means that Tom may be able to get an angle on him, but I think it's going to be pretty tight. I think he should be okay. I then moved a 10-man squad into the centre. They moved normally, and they spread the sickness. I did think about moving and shooting with them, but I figured that Tom is going to start just banzaiing infantry onto the middle objective, and I'm not going to get as many chances to spread sickness if I don't take them early. So we've gone for the spread there, and hopefully between the dense terrain and my innate toughness, we'll be all right. Speaking of it as shooting, though, we did move this 10-man squad out. They simply just moved 5 inches forward so that they will be able to get in range of this 10-man squad here. And pretty much everything is just within 24-inch range, which is nice. And then we had another 10-man squad, the one that was just hiding back here, and they have just moved forward to take their place. You know what? I might actually do a cheeky advance roll for them as well. They're not going to be shooting anything this turn, so they might as well go for another advance. Excellent. So I'll do those off camera, but they're going to go 2 extra inches forward that way. 5-man squad back here just decided to chill out and hold the objective. And then the 5-man squad over here, I hopped them over the barricade. I had to advance them. I needed the big 6 to get onto that objective. I didn't quite get it. So essentially, I hopped over the barricade, and they are exposed, but they're getting me 2 engage points turn 1. If you're thinking I'm being a little bit aggressive, the plan is, guys, that I just want to get as many engage points as I can with these Plague Marines, and then turn 2 onwards. Kind of feel like the Terminators are going to be the main thing Tom's got to worry about at that point. And I am just kind of overloading him with threats. Like, when you think about it, there is 2 big 10-man squads of Plague Marines here. They're probably a higher priority than a cheeky little 5-man squad over there. Just saying. Also, obviously, this 10-man squad as well there is also actually on an objective, so worth a damn. So that's kind of my thinking. Just overwhelm him with threats and see if he has the ability to deal with them all. You might be able to, you are the guard, but we shall see. Now, that is my movement and command. Now it's time to go to my shooting. I only have a little bit of shooting. I am going to be shooting everything from this squad into this squad over here. So we might as well do that on camera, and then that will be my turn. All right, we've got the roving dice tray, and we are ready to start shooting. So we are going to begin with a couple of blight launchers. I have actually spent, it might seem a bit of a waste, but I've spent 1 CP for virulent rounds, so my bolt guns also count as plague weapons, because I want to try and make sure that I kill those Kree boys for my fleeing vectors, you see. So we'll go with the blight launchers first. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Naturally I roll 2 2s. It is the way, sir. So that is 2 hits, and then I will be wounding you on 3s because you are Krieg. Don't worry, I have Art Contaminator. I'm going to take those dice away though, and I'm going to get 2 more.
This army would suck.
Hey! So 2 have died, but you have got a medic, so 1 has died. 1 has died.
This squad, yes?
Yes. And then we've got 2 plasma guns. Still pointing overcharging against you. Good job I get to reroll both ones. Wow, my dice are deciding to be... I'm going to keep swapping out dice. 2 rerolls. Hey, there we go.
Oh, God!
Oh, why are my dice doing this to me? Oh my God, horrendous. All right, I'm literally on my last dice now. I've cycled through all those. I'm so proud of those. 3 hits. Now that is an auto wound because of my little...
What's this for? Your bolt guns?
My bolt guns.
You get 3 extra shots.
Why?
Because you always rapid fire.
I thought we looked at this last time. No. It's not true.
You know what? We looked at this last time, and the comments confirmed with me on the last battle report. I was right. You do always rapid fire with your bolt guns.
No.
As long as you don't advance.
Okay.
So 3 extra shots.
All right.
Yeah. Again, dear viewer, lambast me if I'm wrong.
yeah, I'll take it. I'm pretty certain it's...
No, it's I am right on this one.
3 saves.
3 saves. Take cover.
Naturally.
That's excellent. In that one.
Naturally.
What's
one dies.
Un dies. Very good.
My dice are so cold, man. 10 plague marines killing 2 guardsmen. Grim. All right, so that is that's my shooting. I can't believe how many 1s and 2s I just fucking rolled, bro.
My turn.
No, my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, not like this. Not like this. It's new channel, new model syndrome. Why would I bring new model syndrome? I take a whole fucking army of it. Oh my God, no! What have I done? All right, now that
I have to take a morale test.
You do.
I do.
You do actually.
I might as well do it now then. What's the?
On a 6, you're fucked. No, you're all right. There you go. So I exposed that entire unit for absolutely nothing. I had fucking like rerolls to hit, 4 rolls to ruin on that, bro. That's pretty sad. It's pretty sad to say the least. All right. So that is the Death Guard turn 1. But I don't do a lot of damage on Death Guard. I just endure. Hopefully, we shall see. Let's go to Guard turn 1.
Oh.
It's another glorious day in the Corps. Every day in the Corps is like a day on the farm. Every page like a fortune. Tom's like, is it? Every meal of banquet.
I love the Corps.
I love the Corps. Every formation a parade.
These towels are pretty cold, Sarge. Would you like me to fetch your slippers for you?
Oh, gee, would you? Look into my eye. All right, Tom, take us through how you have advanced today.
Well, sir, upon sighting the enemy, sir, I advanced, sir. That's my style, sir. No, I didn't. I gave everybody take aim, and I said, move 6 inches forward and blast the nearest target you can see. See the whites of their eyes, the yellows of their eyes, actually, because they're very infected. Probably got kidney failure or something like that, I suppose.
I will give you a chance to be a hero. You will see the first to see a French column tomorrow. It is not a pretty sight. That's what you do. You're literally like the French columns, like marching forward, like dun, 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 dun,
True, Tom. Dun. I heard mention of a Death Guard eagle, sir. I didn't mention, is it?
Tell me there is no eagle. Sharp. So you have moved forward.
I have.
Normal move. And you have told your men to take aim.
Yes.
Whilst they are moving.
And I've spread my command squad out so that basically all of the infantry is within 6 inches of the command squad.
That is the advantage of having a bigger command squad thanks to the bodyguard.
Yes.
Is it not?
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay. All right, that's your movement. Pretty straightforward. You also, I believe, retrieved them datas.
I did retrieve them datas, which is over in the...
this squad here.
On that squad there. Might as well put it on the objective because it'll help us remember
that you've done the data.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And as I said, the mortars have also got take aim.
Naturally. Naturally.
And then the Big Knight, the Catarina, has moved forward and it has eyes on this squad or this squad. And I believe it may have a sight on this squad, but I haven't checked yet. So
Okay.
basically, it can view all the targets that you're giving me.
Balls. All right, well, we'll see.
God?
We'll see. We shall see, sir. Okay, so that is your movement and it is your command.
Yes.
Let's go into your shooting, the main affair. So we're starting off with the big beastie herself. You are going with that knight, and how are you going to shoot it?
Well, it's going to sound the horn. And then it's going to shoot the centre squad because, it's going to shoot the centre squad.
Okay.
So, the martial tradition I've given it makes it double units for blast weapons. And luckily enough...
That sentence just about made sense.
That just about.
Tom, basically getting max blast, right?
I'm just excited, man. Yes, I get max shots and blast weapons. So the first weapon I'm going to shoot is my Plasma Decimator.
Excellent.
And I'm going to supercharge it, so it does 3 damage, which will be reduced to 2. And this is Strength 9, AP -4, 3 damage, goes down to 2 damage. Will I be taking -1 because of the dins?
You will.
I will.
And also be claiming light cover as well.
Okie dokie. So that is hitting on 4s, I do believe. Hitting on 4s, 12 shots. Now, I've rolled 3 1s. That is 6 mortal wounds dealt to myself.
Fucking pog.
And this is Strength 9, so this will be 2s to wound you.
No.
No? You're T5!
I'm T5!
T5! Oh, yes, 3s to wound you, sir.
Come on, roll up.
Okay, that is...
Can we pretend like 2 of those are 3 and you roll statistically?
Just like knock them out of the tray, there we go.
Yeah.
So that is...
6.
6 at AP -4, sir.
So I'll be on 6 ups.
Yes.
5 die.
5 are dead, sir.
That's okay. Do you want to take this off now or do you want to do actually shooting?
Well, I was just going to pile everything that he's got.
I'll keep going then.
Well.
Alright, we'll do a little 5 here. 5 have died.
5 there. Then I will go with the twin Siegebreaker cannon. Now I have 2 of these. So that is 4 D3 shots each. But it's blast. So it's just 12 shots. Amazing. There we go.
Not liking this knight. What do we have that can deal with a knight? We've done a plasma gun, sir.
Such reckless hate.
Yeah.
So this will be hitting on 4s again. Oh, God.
That one flew away.
Yeah, that one flew away. Do you want to say it's not on the tray?
Well, it is the rules that you established, so we'll continue. Excellent.
Excellent, sir. Very good.
3s
and
again.
this will be wounded on 3s again.
I believe the APS is 1.
It is 1, sir, yes.
There
so
we
that
go.
is 4 wounds, sir. AP 1, and it is 2 damage goes down to 1 because of Death Guard.
Okay, so 3 ups. Fuck
Oh
off.
my days.
Come on, dice. Like, seriously, I'm not trying to get salty in the first 10 minutes of the fucking game, but I can't keep rolling like this, or it's a fucking waste of time.
In other words, dear viewers,
I mean, literally, that's just...
That's 8 Marines dead. 7? 7? Okay.
Lost 6, then just lost 2
Then I have
more.
the Volcano Cannon, which is D3 shots, but it turns into 3 shots because of blast.
Yeah.
And these are hitting on 4s. That is 1 hit, sir.
Nice.
And it is wounding on 2s, sir. And that is AP -5, D6 plus 8 damage.
You sure it's 5? Can you pretend it's a? Can you pretend it's not a 5?
That is 1 dead Marine, sir.
Okay.
That is 9. And then the final weapon is the Shield Breaker.
It's 8.
Missile.
It's 8 Marines dead.
It's 8. It's 9, isn't it?
It's 5 from the plasma.
Yes.
2 from the Siegebreaker.
Okay.
7. 1 from the volcano.
There we go.
That's mathematics.
That's how it works, sir. Very good.
This is what it's like to not play guard. Your army feels terrible.
And then this
Rolling saves matters.
I
I
only
hate it.
have 2 Shield Breaker missiles, and I can only fire once per turn.
Okay.
So hits on a 4.
Balls.
It hits, and it's strength 10, so it wins on a 2.
Balls.
It wounds. AP -4, sir. 6 up save, sir.
No.
D6 damage, sir.
Hey!
It's only
Yellow,
1.
yellow, 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 yellow. Alright, we're still going.
And that is the end of the shooting from that unit, sir. That's a jolly good show, sir.
Really shouldn't have lost those 2 of the Marines.
that was
really
fun.
shouldn't have lost those 2 of the Marines. But it's cool to show the night off, though.
Yeah.
It's cool. Okay, so we shall remove them casualties.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to let you do all your little stuff off camera because it's just lots and lots and lots and lots of lasguns.
Yes.
And then we'll just be back once the dust has settled.
Might show the mortar shots off because we do love a good bit of.
You can show the mortars off.
Random weapons.
But we'll clear those couches first,
Yep.
and you can decide what you want to do next.
Yes.
And once the dust had settled, Tom decided he was going to do his mortars and stuff off camera. He just sort of got into the flow of it, and it felt rude to interrupt. The Death Guard have...
Like, drive them, men!
Drive them, men! Drive them! I love it, man. But once the dust had settled, the Plague Marines had taken a bit of a beating. Now, you successfully managed to finish off this squad with a couple of infantry blokies. Take aim, AP Mats 1, and now I wish armor contempt was a thing.
Some might say it was a popping wolf in the centre.
It was popping off, indeed. We give them a volley. Fire! All the fucking lasgun bolts coming out. But you did manage to finish that squad off. But the character himself has survived unscathed. And he is ready to reap some men. He is the man reaper. And then you fired all of your other shots, including your mortars, into this squad over here. And you did reduce them down to 3.5 men. One's taken a wound. There are 4 blokes in the squad there. They will need to take a leadership test. Could auto pass it? Feel like I need...
Well, the good news is they're 3.5 men and it's live on Comedy Central next week, so Nurgle's going to be on there, you know.
Oh, very good, very
There you
good.
go.
I think it's 2.5 men. It's technically the program.
Yeah, it's 3.5 men, no?
There you go. And then you also had some stray shots that came over here and did a wound to the lone
Yeah, like, I
bolter.
think it was like 5 lasgun shots just going pew, 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 pew.
It was pretty good. So you did not go after my men back here.
No.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting indeed. Okay, so that was a pretty big turn. I in total lost 16 Plague Marines, but I might lose some more now. Okay, so we'll see. What my league, I've got one of Tom's dice. Don't worry, you don't mind. They tend to roll low.
Shall we tell the viewers what we were doing off screen?
I was like, every dice roll, I was like, huh!
And he was also using my
Huh! Huh!
tests.
Yeah, I have to say, guys, I still failed a lot of armor saves. I probably made about a third of my saves this turn, and I really should have made a lot more than that. But the end result of your turn, of your shooting phase, if you have managed to whittle down a squad and a half, which is good, and you know the knight really had a good display, which was interesting, very good display. So I think that knight is going to be something I just can't really deal with. But I might try and punch it to death at one point in my life. We'll have to see.
Reap it.
Yeah, just absolutely, just fucking twat it. Now the morale test. Now I am tempted to spend the 2 CP.
You're tempted to?
I am tempted. Now the reason I am tempted is because I believe I only need 1 CP for my turn for virulent rounds.
Yes.
I don't need it for anything else.
You might want to.
Oh, Vermin Riffers.
For the
Vermin Riffers.
Yes, for the +1
to hit.
hit.
Of course, that's where the 4-up is. So I will lose a man. So injured Sarge can go, and then there are 3 left.
Really courteous of this new channel, aren't you?
Hey! Oh my God! I'm turning this franchise around. I'm starting to make 4-ups, Tom. I just need this
now,
one.
do I get the Fleeing Vectors points?
No, but if I was World Eaters, I'd get fucking points. And, oh, your own men fled. Oh yeah, 50 points. Fucking World Eaters, man. Would you like to start the game with 55 victory points? Oh yes, I would. Oh, very good.
Very good. Yes.
It's like, what? Who fucking wrote that Codex, man? Alrighty ho. That is the end of Guard Turn 1. Now, at the end of that round, we shall inform the viewers professionally of our points. Now, I successfully got 2 for engage. 1, 2, 3 table quarters. I also successfully spread them sicknesses, which means that I got 4 points for that. There you go, down with the sicknesses. No, mummy, not like this. By the way, he's meant to be tucked on the objective. He's been knocked off there. So I will score 2 points for... you totally throw me off with that down. 2 points. I was meant to be professional, Tom. 2 points with for engage. Yeah. 4 points for the sickness, and 2 points for controlling one of the no man's land objectives. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. Now going into my turn, I don't mean to alarm you, but I will be getting the big 12. Even just big 12. Really important. Now, at the end of your turn 1, you don't get any boots on the ground. In flexible command, you will get 5.
Oh, fuck.
because you have got all your infantry in range of officers, and the last 2 men from this squad were killed by infantry, weren't they? They weren't killed by the knight. That will get you. Oh no! Wait, sorry, you only get 4. Because you don't have an emotional support sentinel, you can't get the.
Right, well that makes it better, just a casual 4 victory.
You're still maxed by the end of the game.
It's just so dumb.
You're still maxed by the end of the game. So, and obviously you've begun retrieving data, but it hasn't yet scored you any points. So at the end of the round 1, the Death Guard are ahead on points, and we're probably going to be ahead turn 2 as well. But I suspect the inexorable advance of the Guard will start kicking in turns 3, turns 4, turns 5.
That's what you do, though.
That's what I do. That's how the Guard wins.
No, that's how the Death Guard went to win as well.
My God.
The Guard.
The immovable object meets the
immovable
object. There is no unstoppable force here. But that knight can be an unstoppable force. All right. Let's go into round 2. Death Guard turn 2, baby! We have decided to go all in. When you're getting your ass kicked, there's no point in holding anything back. 20 Blight Lord Terminator, sir! Appearing into the maelstrom of battle. By God, sir, I will give you a damn good thrashing. Wait, I should. Here it comes! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter! Oh. Now I'm feeling the army, bro. I got a little desiccated chub on right now. I'm feeling it.
Whatever comes through that centre, you will stand your ground.
Oh, God, Emperor! So what I've actually done is I have moved the 5 plague winds from here, and they have moved on to this objective. They have then spread them sicknesses.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Very good.
We have then moved the remaining 3 plague wings after the injured sergeant ran off, and they have just moved forward to here. And we have moved the 10 plague wings that were hiding back here, and they've just hopped out onto the objective because they're going to try and shoot and charge some stuff over here. 10 plague wings that were hiding back here have just moved out, and so some of them hop through the wall, some of them strung around back here, but the vast majority of them can see some targets over here. And that was all the plague wings, the standard infantry. Then the Blight Lords started appearing. Big old block of 10 of them was just able to tow themselves onto that objective while staying 9 inches away from the infantry. That's the enemy infantry. I just combined 2 words. Efficiency is key here at Morning Glory.
Some would say brutal efficiency.
Brutal efficiency! Or this guy's. Well, there we go. And then teleported 5 Terminators up here. Might as well get some cover. Make them even more annoying to deal with. Armed Content went away. Who said so? I can see it right there. All right. So, and also the fact that they can just rapid fire them bolters as far as they want is nice. And then we also popped 5 Terminators down here. Now, all of this is within 9 inches of my Warlord, because he has a 6-inch reroll 1s to hit aura, being a captain-like object, and being an arch contaminator, he has a full rerolls to hit aura.
You're an inanimate fucking object.
Captain-like object. I don't know why that's tickled me so much.
Just looking at Captain staring at you. You're an inanimate fucking object.
If I was you, then you'd be me, and I'd use your body to get to the top. Nobody can stop me. But of course, having the Helm of Nurgle, it has a real name, but I'm calling it the Helm of Nurgle for now, has a 3-inch extra aura. 3 extra inches. Some people pay a lot of money for that surgery, but he just comes with it naturally. So that means that everyone in 9 inches, which are actually, thanks to my conga lining capabilities, they're in 9 inches of him. So everyone's got reroll 1s to hit, and all the plague weapons are getting full bloody rerolls. And I'm just going to declare it now. I'm going to spend 2 CP on this unit, so it can have full rerolls. It can have plague weapon bolters. It's looking pretty spicy, Tom. It's looking spicy.
Are you going to do the hit on 2s as well?
I will. It will indeed. And I'll be shooting this way to avoid that damn dents. Yeah, the idea is to basically give all this infantry an absolute pummeling. And if there's much left...
a damn good thrashing.
A damn good thrashing. If there's any left, then I'll start shooting over this way. I should also mention that the Reaper of Men, has moved forward. He's ready to do a cheeky charge. He's going to try and pick up that 10-man squad there, which and he's then Strachan can beat the crap out of him, but that's all right. We don't mind. So that is my movement and command phase. I'm pretty excited. This is going to be a big blow. It's much better than the last game. Last game it was very cagey up till turn 3. This time it's like, Blah! What's that going on? Explosions straight away from the beginning. All right, let me get some dice together and let's start doing dem shootings. So starting off with the big 20-man block of Terminators, we are going to split their fire, sir. And we are going to put 5 Terminators into this squad and 5 Terminators into this squad. 20 shots into each, sir. And I will spend my 2CP for Vermin Whispers and for Virulent Rounds. So I will have hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, winning on 3s, full rerolls. It's all the rerolls!
21, 22,
I'm ready. And we've bought the giant chonker tray over here.
Chunk.
So that we can roll these dice with some gusto. Rah!
Not a single miss.
Oh, no. Okay, so I've dropped 1.
Mm-hmm. Now, do your 6s auto wound?
No. No.
Okay.
Because I've not got the sigil of
you've
corruption.
not got the sigil of...
I don't think they can take it.
No, they can't.
Okay, so this is these ones. And then this is these ones.
Reloading, you need freeze, sir.
I do like how you picked Krieg and then my whole contagion mechanic basically doesn't mean anything, you massive bastard. But...
I promise not to invade Czechoslovakia, Jim.
But here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 17. I've dropped 3. 17. 5 up saves.
Right, now I need to collect my dice.
Did you use these ones? No, it's all right.
I'll use these ones for now.
Okay.
4 up, 5 up saves?
5 ups.
5 up saves.
I think they're dead.
You may be correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take 1 out because of being a medic. That's still 11. You're dead! Yes! They're all dead! Glorious! And I'm gonna do it again.
That scores you 3 points on fleeting vectors right now.
Excellent. I'm gonna do it again, by the way. These are all my shots. They all hit because of them Vermin Whispers. It's just like... Do you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever read the Gaunt's Ghost books?
No.
Right. As a budding guard player, you should read it. There's one called Necropolis. It's the 3rd one. And there's this scene where like this machine virus like starts taking over. That's like the main leader of the hive is like plugged in, so he can like operate the hive like by himself. And then the chaos forces like feed like a little machine virus into him. And he just describes it as like hearing chatter. And at first it's like a little whisper at the back of his mind, like... And then by the time it's worked its magic, it's like... It's like saying everything. And like it's like you should turn off these defenses. You should give these wrong orders. And so he's like, he doesn't even realise what he's doing. He's just like... gets taken over. It's really, really cool.
If you like that sort of stuff, you need to read the Night Lords trilogy.
I do. As a budding chaos player. Now I've hit with everything, Tom.
Yes.
I don't mean to alarm you.
Now you're wounding on free cell. Free-holding everything.
Okay, now good job. Arch Contaminator. Ever since its inception into the dark, into Death Guard book, it's been pretty bloody good. Alright. Oh, okay. Dropped a few. Dropped 5. So 15, sir. 15.
15.
Of your finest 5-ups. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 1 out. It's still 10.
It's still 10.
It's still 10.
We got him.
Drive them. Drive them then. Yes. You cannot withstand Father Nurgle's rot. All right, that was pretty cool. I'm feeling the 10. Imagine if I had 30 Blight Lords, Tom. Soon. It will happen.
It will happen.
Honestly, I think pure Terminator.
Yeah, Terminator Death
Pure
Guard.
Terminator Death Guard. Why am I even bothered with everything else? Yeah.
It's like, oh, mate, it's a beautiful sight.
It's a beautiful sight. Now, to be fair, they did have all the buffs on them, but...
Yeah, but even without the buffs, it's still good units.
I don't think they would have wiped out 20 without the full buffs. I think they would have got 10 and a bit.
Yeah, but that's what you're aiming for, because fleeing vectors, you want to leave people alive.
No one stays alive. Now, I actually do need to do like a smattering of damage here and there, don't I?
Yeah.
All right, so what we'll do is we will do we'll do some bits of shooting off camera, and we might be back with some more exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Back in just a moment. All right, so we've just done a little bit off camera. We went for this little 3-man scraplet squad, and they were able to kill a couple of guardsmen from this front unit. And then these 5 Terminators, even without all the buffs, just went ham. And they were like, unleash the power of Nurgle. And they just absolutely shredded them. Just got all the hits, all the wounds. I can't complain about my luck now. I can't complain about my luck, but I've been all right so far.
He's happy now.
I will say, dear viewers, I will admit, off camera, I did call upon the blessings of Nurgle. I was like, Nurgle, please look upon me. And Nurgle's clearly gone, you have forsaken the Imperial Guard, my son. Yes, you will earn my favour.
Yeah, Mordian's not even wearing deodorant today. So.
Nope. 60% of the time, I never do. So we've done this squad and this squad, and now I thought would be cool to show off a fully operational Plague Marine unit. So we're going to fire this squad down here, and it's going to put everything into this little 9-man squad. Now I think we forgot to mention before, but you actually did in your turn spend a CP for battlefield surgery.
I did,
and you brought back 1 whole Kriegsman, 1 CP for 1 Kriegsman. It's an equal exchange rate. Equal exchange rate. There we go. But that's why there's 9 in that squad, even though I killed 2 of them. Now, we shall go into the shooting with my men. 2 blight launchers. Hooah. Excellent. I've talked about my luck being all right, and then, yeah. Anyway, 1 has died, but then obviously, naturally, that doesn't die because of the medic.
Oh, yes.
But I've got rid of your medic now.
You got rid of my medic.
And then I have 2 plasma guns. I don't need to overcharge, so I shan't. 1 hit, 1 wound, so 1 is dead. And then I have 2 plasma guns, 2 blight launchers, and then I think it's actually Plague Marines don't do as much as Terminators. I think I need more fucking Terminators. And I've got 3 bolters, and that's it. It's pretty.
6 shots.
Oh yeah, shit! You keep telling me this. Aha! An auto wound. I tell you what. People keep going on about you need to put special weapons in Plague Marines. I'm starting to think 10-man bolter squads with sigils.
Bolters with like a flail, and then you've got your plague knives and the flail. They do a little bit of damage with the bolters, and then
I don't know, man. I'm just feeling.
I think the special weapons. I think you need maybe a dedicated squad for it, because with the special weapon squads, you want to be going after like tanks and stuff. But,
yeah.
Is that 5 saves?
It is indeed.
That is 4 dead.
Okay, that's good. That's a leadership test in the making, that.
It is a man in the making.
You don't need your sergeant anymore, by the way.
Yep.
So that is, you've lost 5 this turn.
Yep.
Okay, which you would need to roll a 1 or a 2 to be okay.
I would.
All right. Now, I've then got this little 10-man squad here, and they're going to put everything they've got into this little squad over here. And we're going to fire the bolters first this time. No auto wounds, but everything does hit, which is nice.
In trees.
Ooh. Okay, so 4. 5
ups.
So 3
dead.
die because of the medic. And then we've got a couple of blight launchers. 2 hits. A couple of blight launchers. 2 more have died, sir.
2 more?
Hang on, I'm an absolute idiot. I think I only rolled 2 shots for my blight launchers.
Yeah, go do another 2.
I think I have to do another 2. Okay. 2 more hits. 1 more dead, but with the reroll. 2 more dead.
2 more dead.
Oh god, I'm going to wipe these guys out. Plasma. Reroll because of my captain-like object. 2 more dead.
2 more dead.
That's that squad. That felt a bit better. Maybe I've just been cooking myself by doing the special weapons first, and your medics have just been like, not today. That feels a lot more likely. So that's that squad, that squad, that squad, that squad, that squad. We might as well do this squad on camera.
No.
Might as well. So they're just going to do their shots into... We're going to do 1 over here, because I want to try and make them more likely to flee on a 1. Let's kill the 1 of them. And then we're going to do 4 into that back squad. Now, the 1 shooting over here won't suffer from dents, but the other 4 will suffer from dents. Okay. I'm shooting the further back squad because I want to charge that unit.
Okay.
So, in. I told you it was in. All right, 1.
This squad, yeah.
Yeah, 5 up. Yeah, so that means you will be on leading a roll of 1. And then the other... I'm slow rolling 1 man at a time. 1, 2, 3. It's really hard to keep track. 4. Miss. Reroll. No. Miss. Dense terrain. You were going to let me cheat then, weren't you, Tom? And let the viewers lambast me. You weren't even trying to pick out my own dice rolls for me. I thought your job, bro.
I pick up dead men, that's what I do.
That's my job, sir. Nice, there you go. These are all of your saves. Hey, that's pretty good.
That is 2 that die. No, 3 that die.
I feel like it's 5.
Yes.
5 that die, but then
4
1
die, 1 gets back up.
Yeah, 1.
Yes. From this squad.
5 die, 1 gets back up, so 4 die in total.
Yes.
That's the... We know what we're doing.
Yes. 3.
Yeah. Don't worry about coherence too much because you just sort of slammed them into the trades. We can sort that out later. We're not being overly pedantic about that. All right, that is my. That's all my shooting, bro. I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like I cleared
I think you've done pretty well.
a good amount. I'm happy about that. The knight can only delete 1 squad a turn. It will do it, but it can only do 1 squad a turn. All right, so I guess the last thing I've got to do is charge this man into there. And he can't fail.
Can he not?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
The blessed number! The blessed number! Yes! We're not going to mess around. He's just going to go...
Yep. And shall we do that 1 fight phase on screen?
We will, but being the professional that I am, I don't know his stats. I just know he's got the Man Reaper and it's the Plague Scythe, and I just need to know what it does.
Yep.
All right, so dear viewers, we'll go and check that and we're back in just a moment. Hold your horses, honey. I got vouchers for the Pringles. There's one tiny little bit of shooting left. I need to throw the Orb of Desiccation. Now, it's a one-time only Granada, and the reason I'm throwing it is because I don't think he's going to live next turn. There's like a whole platoon of infantry, and there's a fucking knight there. The Baba Yaga, the boogeyman is right there. And Strachan's there. So if I don't think he throws it now, he's not got a chance. So it's a 3D. We'll just go. We've got it here. The Orb of Desiccation. He gets that and the Man Reaper. Now it's 60 range, so he's okay. It's 3d3, strength 4, 8 minus 1, 2 damage, and it is a plague weapon. So let's go for it. 3d3. 6.
Nice.
Surprisingly average. Now he's going to hit on Dem 2s. Naturally. He's going to wound you on Dem 3s. Naturally, don't get to re-roll the 2s, obviously.
AP?
I think it's just the 1.
So,
you will not lose anyone, but I have taken your medic out of the equation for now. Excellent. Now we're going to go for the Man Reaper. Now, because it's the Relic Man Reaper, I get 3 attacks for each actual attack I have, which means I will get 15 attacks. So here's 5. He's hit with everything so far. 5. Drop 2. And that's the last 5. Drop 3. Don't believe he gets to re-roll for himself because you don't tend to get to roll for yourself as a character. Right, wounding on 3s because Krieg, and I think I'd be only 3s anyway. Oh no, I would be 2s because of Contagion, but you're like, oh, screw your Contagions. Good job I brought Lord of Contagions, isn't it tough? This guy.
This fucking guy.
So I have dropped. So there's 10 wounds there.
Yep.
And
6 ups.
You're on 6 ups. It's only 8 minus 1. You've passed 2, so you've lost 8.
8, sir.
That's pretty good. It's another leadership check in the bag there.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty happy about. Oh, I'm just moving the terrain to advantage myself. Obviously, big cheats. Cheating is the best. Do it all the time. You don't try and harder if you're not cheating, boys. All right, now you will get to hit me back. Now you will get 3 attacks from your sergeant and 1 from the radio man. It's popping all for the war.
Popping all for the walks.
Okay, so you hit me on 4s.
Naturally,
Nice.
sir.
That's my boy. Now I believe, sir, there's some leadership checks to be made.
There is.
So, yeah.
First over there, sir. 6.
1 runs.
They run.
2 more. Stay.
So you do get your 5 points for
Them fleeing vectors.
the fleeing vectors.
All right, one man back there.
One man back there.
He goes. See, I was really paranoid because normally you're like really on it when it comes to making leadership roles, but you seem to be doing okay so far. The 2-man squad.
2-man.
No. And
He has run.
The whole squad has run. We're clearing them. We are driving them. And then you've got the other squad. Now, you have lost 4 from that squad, but you are born soldiers, and I believe Strack at least 9. So you're doing only a 6 will be bad. No, cool as a cucumber. That's okay though. That is all right.
Yeah, because I would get the effect from all the rest of them, wouldn't I, as well?
Yes. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Born soldier, you can use leadership.
I forgot about the leadership bit on Born Soldiers. That's what.
Well, so say we all.
So say we all.
So that is the Death Guard turn. I'm going to chuck my pal in. I might be able to get an engagement range and tie up another squad.
Okay.
If I can, I will do that. But we can do all of that shenanigans off camera. I had a pretty good turn that turn.
Yes.
I am engaging you on many fronts. I have spread them sicknesses, and those vectors appear to be fleeing.
Vectors are fleeing.
Lots of points going off. And I got 12 for the Prim Prim.
Prim.
So, and I got 2 more for the Prim Prim because I hold an objective.
Yes. It's going all
Tom, you're going to have to pull out.
Naturally, sir, I will sit back and I will shoot you.
Yes. Yeah, well, the thing is, all I've done is kill infantry. And this is what it's like when you play a guard. Like, oh my God, we're winning! And then all the tanks is coming. It's like,
frontline infantry!
Yeah, it's grim, man. It's going to be really grim.
I have 4 CP next turn.
Oh dear, this is where you go turbo.
And, dear viewers, there is a stratagem. And I will be double checking this one again.
Yeah, you better.
And it's for Mechanicus.
Usually more wounds instead of damage. Yeah.
And it's if I roll a wound roll of 6, the attack sequence ends, but it deals that damage in mortal wounds.
Ho.
It's very good on the volcano cannon. It's D6 plus 8. So.
I don't expect these guys to be around very long now. I am of the big sad. But at least I got the dense cover on my side.
Yes.
That's good. Alrighty, ho. We'll go into your turn now.
Aye.
Reform the line! Sound the horn! Reform the line! We take them head on! Yes! I fucking love Trooper Tom, man! Anyone else would flee before the might of the Death Guard, but this man, he is Trooper Tom. And upon sighting the enemy, he fixes bayonets and he advances upon them. That's his style, sir. Gotta love it, Tom. Gotta love it. A lot more fun than fucking Botan, bro.
I like Botan.
I hate him.
So everyone's got
aim of take.
Aim of take of aim. That's what I've given them all. They've all moved up 6 inches, sir, because that's my style, sir.
All in my fire range.
Yep, and then I've spread out the banner squad to make sure that they're in range of the mortars, the infantry, every goddamn thing in this army, sir.
Frontline infantry.
Frontline infantry, sir.
Gotta love it, man.
Strachan is about to go and
am I about to be on the receiving end of a Strachan hype train?
No, we did forget as well. Tim couldn't have piled into me.
Yes. Momentarily, I believed I was playing Tal, and I attempted to cheat Tom.
Yes.
Fortunately, the play god Nurgle, he reminded me that I cannot consolidate after morale. So we just reset that whole whatchamajigger down there. Doojamaga. There we go. But moving swiftly on!
Moving swiftly on, sir. Shall we head into guard shooting phase?
I don't want to. I liked... turn 2 is, I think, where it peaked for me.
Now, sir, how many CP do I have, sir?
Well, is this your CP dice?
That is my CP dice.
Oh, there you go. No, you don't. You have none.
I have 4 CP, sir.
You have none now, though.
Do you know what stratagem I could use for 4 CP?
No. It doesn't have a... Is it line breaker, maybe?
No.
Full tilt?
No.
Is it calculated targeting?
It's calculated targeting.
No!
Give me a target, a visual target, or name the system.
No! I just like to think that your robot, your big robot is like, human is in danger! Human is in danger! Engage calculated targeting!
Now, if you don't know, dear viewers, the reason why Tim is worried is because he's got a lot of shots.
He does.
And any 6s to wound with his shots deal mortal wounds as the damage characteristic. And what does the Volcano Cannon have as a damage characteristic?
I don't fucking know, like 1 million probably.
It's D6 plus 8.
Oh, dear.
And then the Plasma Decimator, which I am going to overcharge, is 3 damage each. And you do not reduce damage from mortal wounds.
This is true. This is
known.
That is mathematics. It is known, indeed.
Now,
Have you finished wanking yourself off over this?
Yeah, because I'm not going to get any 6s now, and I'm going to be going, oh!
All right, now, are we going to go into shooting phase then?
Yeah, shooting phase.
All right, I'm ready. I don't think my anus can be prepared. I think I'm going to have to do a circumference check, but we're going to go into your turn 2 shooting right now. Oh no. All right, we are going with the big knight first. If you can't tell, where are you shooting me, sir?
I spent my 4 CP for calculated.
Now, have you moved the big knight?
I have moved the big knight.
What can it see?
It can see them guys there, sir.
Oh shit, the big squad.
Yes.
Bollocks. All right, carry on.
Oh God.
And now.
Yes.
Do I have anything that I can do? I have 2 CP in the bag.
Do you know what's funny?
What?
Do you know how Death Guard are a Marine army? And they're the guys that are meant to be the most tough.
Yeah.
They don't have transhuman as Marines.
Isn't there something like you can't target me?
It's 4 CP.
Balls.
If you have the Terminator keyword, it is 4 CP.
Moving on.
How many CP do you have?
I have 2.
Right, so
I like train.
that big 10-man block. I will go with the Volcano Cannon.
It was so beautiful. It was too beautiful for this earth.
Volcano Cannon, 3 shots, because I double the number of...
Hit on 4s though.
Hit on 4.
He's missed
2
once.
shots.
He's missed once. Okay.
Now, any 6s.
Don't do it. Survive! Yes!
Oh!
Yes! Survive!
That's 2 at AP -5. So 2 4-ups. Ooh. That's 1 dead.
What's the damage on the Plasma Decimator?
3 each.
You know what? Because I reduced damage on that, it's worth using my CP now.
Okay.
For the reroll. It's worth it. CP reroll! Bollocks! Right, 1 dies.
1 is turned into Obliteratum. Now, if I would have got 6 there, dear viewers, that would have been D6 plus 8 damage across the whole unit. That would have been really good. But moving on.
Okay.
Now for my Plasma Decimator, which I am overcharging. Hitting you on 4s. I didn't take any more wins.
Oh, not like this.
And then
survive.
Any wounds? Water wounds.
Survive.
6s. That is 2 straight dead, and this is strength 9.
So you need
toughness 5, so it freeze. Yeah. So these 2 missed. Oh, bollocks.
Oh god.
So that is 5 at AP -4. So 4 ups.
Survive. All right. Survive. Okay. So 1 dead. More dies because it goes to 2 damage. So I've lost 3 in total.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I've removed 1 already. I have done.
Yes.
This man goes. And this man goes. Okay.
Now, the
Survive.
Shield Breaker Harrow.
Okay.
It's on 4s.
Why are there so many shots?
Because it is 2 2d3 shots.
12 shots,
yes,
is it?
12 shots.
I'm sad. There's a 3 there. Get rid of it.
Get it out.
So aggressive. Ooh.
2 mortal wounds. And
Balls.
that is, this is strength 7. So that's
7.
7. That's 2 normal saves.
AP.
-1. 3 up.
Okay, so 2 mortal wounds, and then the damage from that is 2, it becomes 1, so it kills 1 more. Yep. All right, we're still going.
That's
good.
actually quite disappointing. From that,
I lost 1, 2, 3,
so
4, 5, 6. I lost 4.
So far.
The Shieldius Brachius.
I need to ask you a question.
Right. Is it about knights? Because I'm not an expert.
It's just because I can target the melter into that guy, but I didn't declare it. Will you let me do it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But
if it's eligible and
the
they
shield breaker.
So even in like a tournament setting, I would allow that because it's not like you've targeted those melters at something else, and then you've gone, oh, well, the dice has gone a bit wobbly, I want to retarget them. You've gone, there's no other physical fucking targets.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you shoot them?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like you there's no literally no problem.
I do have one last shield breaker missile.
Just check your range, but yes, in principle, I'm okay with that.
So, shield breaker missile hits on a 4.
Ooh.
It hits, and it does wound. AP minus, I believe. If you want to check, I think it's AP minus 4.
Now, does it not break shields?
It does. So I believe you don't get an invuln save against it.
Pretty.
But this is my last missile. AP minus 4.
Yeah, so 6 up.
6 up.
Survive! Hey! Blessings of Nurgle, yeah.
Blessings of the Grandmaster. Right. I'll measure the melter as well.
That was pretty exciting.
It was.
Oh, do you want to take measure?
Yes, I do.
Shall we do it live? Fucking thing sucks! Do it live! No, we're going to drop the tape measure. It's a big industrial one, so it'd break your fucking cock off if it landed on it. Yeah, yes, you're in.
Now, it's 2 twin melters.
No, you can't do it. I changed my mind.
If you just want to go check.
No, yeah. I mean, I can fucking see him, bro.
4 shots?
Yeah, I mean, God, you're not meant to have this much movement in professional camera work. I'm joking. It is 2 shots.
Yeah, 2 shots each. So
I mean, it might have been more than that, but it was at least 2 shots, wasn't it? Yeah, so 4 shots in total.
4 shots in total, hitting on 3s.
Balls.
All hits, and this is still affected by calculated targeting.
Is it?
I do believe so. We'll check off camera just to make sure, because it might be against a particular unit.
Yeah.
Or it might be all of your attacks. So we'll check in a sec.
Well,
doesn't matter.
It matters not.
That
you
is
wounded them all, though.
4 wounds. And that is AP minus a billion? I don't know.
Yeah. I failed 2.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so damage.
2d6.
So 4
and 3.
And 3. Now, he might be dead, but...
He does not have a feel the pain.
No, it's because his Warlock trait gives him an extra wound.
How many wounds did it do?
He did
4,
7.
6, 7.
Oh, he did just enough. He is dead. Okay. That's a bit sad. That's not too bad. That kind of makes up for the not killing all the other Terminators. But I kind of expected him to die, to be honest. But now I'm just sad Strachan's not going to punch him.
Some of you may die. I'm a bit sad that Strachan's not going to just go, yeah!
Judo jump!
Get some! Alright, that is the end of the shooting of the big...
Of shooting phase, very good, excellent.
Very good, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will let you do all your squads. We'll do them off camera because there's going to be lots and lots of little bits, and we'll be back once them dusties has settled. Dusties. Words escape me. There we are. Alright, we'll be back at the end of your shooting phase. We'll see what damage you managed to do. So once the crackle of small arms fire had finished, there was quite a few dead Plague Marines and Terminators. The infantry did a good job. As we always say, it comes down to the infantryman and his rifle, and they certainly did not let the side down. So at first we had all of these, I'd say these 2 guys, and then all of this infantry here unloaded into the Terminator block. And they've actually been reduced down to just 5, one of which has taken a wound. So not bad at all. You then started piling in the infantry squads over here. There's 3 of them. And they went absolutely ballistic. And they just completely evaporated those Plague Marines. There's only 2 of them left, one of which is on a wound. One thing that's really stood out to me as a new Death Guard player is just how fragile Plague Marines are. You think they're tough. You think they're tough, but there's so much AP in this game that you're often on a 4-up save at best, and you just don't have as many wounds, and it's just you don't have an invulnerable save. So yeah, overall 100%. I am now Team Terminator all the way. Team Terminator. Can I increase one? 10 more, please. So that was your round of light small arms, but we haven't done the mortar yet. We thought, we get a good blast on camera. Good blast. So you've rolled the first mortar, and you got 11 shots from the first mortar team. Did you not? Did you not?
I did.
Excellent. And you're blasting these men. You're trying to clear them off the objective, aren't you?
I am trying to.
Okay. Well, off you go.
Off I go.
Now you're hitting on 4s, and you will not be re-rolling to hit, but you will be getting re-roll of 1s to wound because of your command squad.
That was the.
Yes,
Sorry, that was the wounds.
That's a regular wound.
And
then a reroll of a 1.
Okie dokie.
There's 2 wounds, so I need to now make
5 wounds.
Okay, so now on to the second squad of mortars.
Yeah.
3d6 shots.
Into the little man.
Into the 1-man squad. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That is 17 shots. Come on, man. Survive. You can do it. Your legendary durability will prevail.
17 shots. Oh, God. Oh, actually, well, that's not actually a good showing from me, to be fair.
It's yeah. Oh my.
That's a lot of misses right there.
Just 1 chance to wound.
Yeah. That is 5 wounds, sir.
For dramatic effect. Ooh, last one. Hey!
Scratch 1 flat top.
Not quite, he's still going. Almost scratch 1 flat top. Let me get a dice for him.
Might have to bayonet the boss.
No! Oh god, it's a bayonet charge! You gonna mortar the last lot of mortars?
No, I'm gonna mortar the 3-man there.
My god, sir! No, you can't go in precision. You have no way. All your CP went on Big Bertha.
Big Bertha, sir.
Not Katarina. Oh, good job you didn't as well, because it would have been a big sad. 6, I believe.
Yeah, 6 shots, isn't it?
That's right now. 1 of them sweet auto wounds. And then 3 of them
hits.
regular wounds. And then we rolled that 1.
2. Oh, wait, is it...
Is there a flag nearby? No, sadly not.
1.
2. Okay, 1 takes a wound.
Damn, that's all I needed for that overman, sir. Damn you.
You should have concentrated the barrage, sir.
Concentrated the
It's just a 5, 4, 5, 5, 1, nothing getting through.
Too late. Right. So, on to my charge phase.
Okay, do you want us to do it right now, right here?
I will do it right now, right.
My god, sir.
Right now. Right here.
Right now. Right here.
Right
now.
Anyway, and also, these 10 men are going to charge into that little man there.
Well, go for it. Off they pop.
Well,
Don't worry about the movement traders. Bang them in there. They'd all be able to charge me and
That's
chop
what
me.
they're going to get.
Just bang them in there.
And how many attacks?
I saw a video on the internet the other day that was 10 men and 1 other person. It was interesting. Bit of internet research.
Very good.
Moving swiftly on.
Moving swiftly on. So that is, it is...
Mrs. Mordy got very angry with me.
It's 12 attacks or 13 attacks?
It's 12.
12 attacks?
You don't do any other charges?
I don't think I really can.
Come into the meat grinder.
Come into the meat. No.
Alright.
What are the odds that I kill those 3 Plague Marines?
Well, it depends if it's turn 1 luck or if it's turn 2 luck that I'm not running on.
I am tempted just for a meme, but no, that is not what I will do. 12 attacks into the Plague Marine.
Okay, hit on them sweet 4s.
Sweet.
You have no auto wounds.
No. Oh, God. And this will be
5s.
5s and 6. Yeah, I'm strength 3, aren't I?
Yes, you are of the strength of 3.
Drive them, man!
Oh my god.
So that is 4 wounds, sir.
He's dead.
Victory is assured!
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't do it properly. Victory is assured.
There you go. There you go. Not too bad. That is your... actually, you killed way more than that. That's also like 9 of the Plague Marines need to be added to that tally. But not too bad. You have driven me from the objective, sir. You have driven me from it.
I have drove you, sir.
Yes.
I have drove you off 2 objectives, sir.
You have indeed.
I have, sir.
The good old infantryman and his rifle with a bayonet.
Yes, Big Bertha's showing off as usual.
Yeah, she makes all the noise, but we all know it comes down to the infantry corps. And the day in the corps.
Day in the corps, like a day on the farm.
Yes.
Anyway,
right. I believe that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Now, end of round 2. You scored 4 points for your primary, and you have scored 2 points for the tertiary. Yes. For boots on the ground, you have successfully got into 2 table quarters. This one, I don't think you're quite in.
I don't think I'm quite in there.
So you got 2 points for that. Flexible command, once again, you will score 4 points.
4.
Because you'll be in 24-inch range with the Voxcaster here, and everyone else is going to be in range of your officers. So you're having a great time. Now, just thinking, I think that got you 2 more victory points. Because this squad was under the influence of an order, and then you charge and you finish that 1 man off.
Well, I always finish men off, sir.
Oh, yes, in your end, though. Okay, now I have a couple of morales. There would have been 1 morale there. The big one is with the Terminators. Now, unfortunately, I spunked my CP to allow me to do the auto pass, and I tried to do it on a re-rolling of a wound, which is rather foolish of me. So I only have the 1 CP. So I just have to roll it. Now, I've lost 5. I'm leadership 9. So a 5 or a 6 is bad. Naturally.
Oh, God!
Naturally, I felt it in my bones. So there's 4 left, but they stick around. I'm okay. Injured man teleports away. That's all right. Do you know what's crazy about this? I've basically now just got 3 5-man squads of Terminators, roughly, and no one's a 4-man. So it's like, oh, I've just started with a normal amount of Terminators. Oh. And those Terminators are angry. All right, I think you may have charged me.
Yes.
I think it's crunch time, Tom.
I think you're going to fuck me up.
I think I've been for a bit of a drubbing.
Yes. I think you killing half of my guardsmen in your second turn may have screwed me over, sir, to be perfectly honest, sir.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe I should have been a little bit cautious. Was that just that's not my style, sir?
I think you were playing this like you were a pure infantry guard player. But unfortunately, 100 of your infantry were represented by this 1 model.
Yes.
That's the point equivalency,
actually,
basically.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I have been playing it like that, haven't I? I've been like, oh, I'll just throw them forward and then...
It's like, wait.
Yeah, I think that's probably where I've messed up, actually.
In your mind, you are Conrad von Hotzendorf.
Bring me more men!
It's
Don't have any.
So it's 1918, we ain't got anyone else.
It's 1914, we still don't got anyone else.
Jeez Louise. All right. No, they're all in the Carpathian Mountains having a bit of a sleep in the snow. Anyway, we're going to that. So end of round 2. Mm-hmm. Like, so we got those victory points, and I ended up getting 12 for my primary, and then I got 5. So I got 6 for fleeing vectors because apparently...
Yeah,
3 people, 2 died from a plague weapon.
Yes, so how I've understood it all this time is you can only score 5, but we added it up on the
app,
and it said 6. So I'm like, well, an app's an app.
So
a win's a win.
What the app says, and you can correct down in the comment section, viewers, is you get 2 victory points from killing 7 models. You get a bonus victory point if you kill 7 models with a plague weapon. So I did that, and then it was like you get 2 victory points for making someone flee. And you get a bonus victory point if you made someone flee and they've been attacked by a plague weapon. And the choppy man went in there and plagued you. That's
such a strong secondary, though. I do love Death Guard secondaries because they are really nice.
And I spread some more 6 as well, didn't I? I spread it over here.
Well, again,
so I'm ahead on points at the moment.
It's one of those things where if I was playing like Custodies or something like that, you wouldn't take fleeing vectors because you probably couldn't score it all that well. So... But, it's really
I don't know, Tom. I killed 19 Custodians in 1 turn, 3 to morale.
That was with guard.
That was the first time you ever turned up on the channel, and I fucking...
First time I ever encountered new guards there, and I went home going...
Talked about it for weeks.
It was actually...
Debut.
I think it was my first day.
It was your debut,
yes.
And that's, ever since then, he's been chasing the meta.
Yes.
All right, but rambling aside, let's go into turn 3. Death Guard, turn 3. The inexorable advance continues. We are going to take you on our ferry, and we are going to ship you to Hades, sir. We are the ferrymen.
Ship me, bud.
Yeah. Do you want me to decay? Bleed me. All right. Now, specifically, I have moved forward the squad here inexorably, and I have moved forward the squad here inexorably. I started using the word inexorably. Yes. Move forward, move across, move up, move up, move up. That was good. They actually climbed down and moved up. Same. Did they just like? I like to imagine they just went. Just fell off the side. But that,
flat in the
just like they're like that's like the zombies in World War Z when they just go and then they go like that. That exact animation.
Yes.
There you go.
I understand.
Sensible. So that's my movement phase. Now this little squad over here has just stayed there. It's shuffled about a bit, but basically stayed on the objective. And this squad here has decided to spread I was going to say cheeks, but I actually mean sickness. So I have been sick on this objective and on this objective, and on this objective, which is putting me on a mighty 11 points.
11.
So if I'm able to...
Get that one, it's 15.
It's a big 15.
Big 15.
All right. So that's my movement and my command phase. I have to say, Death Guard command phase, very simple. Movement, very straightforward. Forwards. Brilliant. The tactical nuance is amazing.
You know what makes me laugh is every time we play Death Guard, you're like, you're in your element when you play Death Guard, Tom. And, why do you think so, sir? I advance, sir. That's all I do, sir.
Honestly, I get like when you play Death Guard, it really does suit your playstyle because it's a semi-elite army, which also is just banzai, just sort of charge forward. So it's cool.
I like tanky boys.
Yeah, you do like them tanky boys. But between us, we've got 30 Blightlords now, Tom. So I'm ready.
I'm ready for that battle report. Are you ready for that battle report, dear viewer? I'd take that deal.
I'd take that deal. God damn right deal. Damn good deal. All right, enough with this frivolity. Let's get into the shooty phase. So starting off with this big old 5-man squad of Terminators, I will be putting them on the big guns. That's my non-Death Guard way of describing it. I believe the Death Guard way of actually explaining what the frig I am doing in this battle is virulent rounds and vermid whispers. The chatter. Okay, so that will be 20 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, because Warlord is in the 9 inches, rerolling all wounds. Damn good combination, sir. Damn good. All right, let's begin the affair. Roar, roar, roar. There we go. I'll reroll that one for Tom's OCD. There we go. Now we've got... God, if you could give these guys the sigil of Doom, it would be pretty good. Everything's hit. No. Everything's hit.
Everything's hit.
There we go. I said it was everything had hit, and so it shall be. All right. Now we've got to wound you, sir. I bet this method of rolling dice is really aggravating some people at home. Now, so I just roll them all at the same time. I've only got little hands. I'm like Donald Trump. Now, I'm not like Donald Trump. We're going to build a wall. We're going to keep all the Xenos out. There we go. Now, I do end up dropping 2 of them, which will mean a mighty 18 wounds, sir.
18 wounds.
18 wounds on your sweet 5-up save. Oh.
Maybe.
Live. I'm fingering your dice there, Tom. Sorry. So that is 8. And then the medic. My God, one is alive. One is alive. That one mark.
It's going to be the medic. That's going to be alive.
Because if he passes that test, he's bringing some blokes back. Nice. All right. 1 man left alive. I have one guy with a backpack, and he is the medic. Oh my God. This is why we don't use dice trays. So that was the shooting over there. Now, what I'm going to do now is I am going to fire this little 3-man Plague Marine squad, and I am going to fire the Blight launchers here, because I just want to kill them.
Yes.
And I'm going to fire the Flim Flam into this big squad back here. Okay.
Yes.
Right, so Blight launchers. Here we go. They all hit.
Blight launcher.
Blight launcher. Now, 1 fails. Oh, Arch Contaminator. 1 fails. 3 go through. 1 gets medic. 2 die. There you go. Excellent. Oh, here comes a big sneeze. I managed to suppress it. There we go. Nurgle infecting me. I'm not quite turned traitor yet. God damn it. Oh my God. And then I've got the big old Plague Spewer.
There we go.
Naturally. It does wound you though.
Does wound me.
So I'm going to get to the medic. Yep.
There we go.
Got rid of the medic there. So what we'll do now is this big old squadaroo is going to fire into that squad there. Now the medic is gone. So, Blight Launcher! 2 misses. Blight Launcher! 2 have died.
2 have died.
2 are of the death. And then we've got Plasma. There are 2 Plasma guns. There's no need to overcharge them against these damn Kriegers. Do I have any great precision, Tom?
No.
Okay, 4. So that's 4 hits. 4 dice. These Plague Marines finally doing something. Well done, lads. Got a Plasma Pistol. It misses, naturally. And then I Tom, would you be a fine, upstanding fellow and measure if this bloke here is within 12 inches of this squad?
I will, sir.
Thank you very much, my glamorous assistant.
Yes.
He is. So, I shall spew. Ooh. Many spews.
And for the future reference, if you do need that extra inch, you can. There's a
Oh dear.
stratagem to +4.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going with that.
Villains.
Oh, well, that would have been fucking good to know. Anyway, carrying on.
By God's sake!
Wouldn't have been.
What's the
6 AP1. Melt. 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 They all just get turned to fucking gloop. Yes. Yes. Who's driving whom now? There we go. And then we might as well just keep on rolling.
Drive them backwards, man.
Is this an injured squad?
Yes.
4 into injured squad.
Okay.
Okay. Slow rolling 1 man at a time. Just for them. I'm not really going to do that. I am actually going to do it, but not because I want to, just because I've organised my dice in a rather haphazard fashion. See, I'm not in the guard anymore, so I'm not regimented like I used to be.
No.
I'm just some sort of amorphous blob of a legion. Alright, so that hits, and then these just got regular wounds. Just regular old wounds.
How many?
Oh, I added 1 in there accidentally. 4, 8, 9. 9 whole wounds, sir. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, shit on it. They're all dead.
They're all dead.
Every last one of them.
That's a little 6-man squad there has died. By God, I don't think I've said it in a while. Gadzooks. Gadzooks, indeed.
Do you know what? He was going to me off camera. He's like, oh, I really rolled unfortunate. I said to him, I was like, you will
It'll balance
roll
out.
better later. So.
Yeah, it'll balance out. We're then going to go for these 5 Terminators, and they're going to fire into this squad, and they should be able to do that avoiding the dents, because I can sort of just cut across that little angle there. So we'll roll these a couple of guys at a time. So there's the first 8. There's another one. There's another one. This is a really weird way of doing it, but it's just the nature of I don't normally roll this many dice. Weirdly, guard, they're not that they're not that DACA. They're more precise with take aim these days. So you only roll like the max dice you tend to roll with guard is about 14.
It does make me sad that you can't take 20-man conscript blobs.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? It's not ideal to say the least. All right, we're gonna try and roll these all in one go. There you go. Okay. Oh, that was bloody hell. These bolters, man.
How many?
I don't know. An indeterminate amount.
So 5 and 6. God. By Jove. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
9.
That's all of them.
There's 1 left.
It's in that squad, yeah?
No. This squad. I'm fucking charging that. So there's 1 left from that squad.
There's 1 left, and I will keep the medic as per usual.
That's per usual. All right. I don't mean to alarm you, but that was my shooting phase, and it was pretty gnarly.
It was.
Severe gnarls. Now I'm gonna charge you. So 4-man turn me block into there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
5-man turn me block into here.
Yeah.
Yep. And then 3-man Pregame squad in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be fine. And then the big one is this one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to charge them into here as well. Because I don't know if 5 Terminators will actually kill them. I'm only hitting on 4s. Oh, no, I've not got Power Fist, do I? I'm still going to charge you. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I got
That was such an evil
That was a proper dirty fucking plague infested laugh, that one, wasn't it? All right, we'll move my goddamn degeneracy in. That was the evilest laugh I've ever done in my entire life. All right, we'll move those boys in, and we'll be back in the choppy phase. All righty ho ho. Now, after I have done all my charges and whatnot, the situation is like this. Now, I have left my warlord exposed. I'm aware of this. Don't really worry about it.
I wouldn't.
I feel like he's done his job. He's done a good job. He's kind of low priority. He's not worth anything. If you kill him, I don't get any more CP. Don't need it. All the infantry's dead.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be, hopefully. So, kind of interesting. But yeah, I have left him exposed. It was a conscious decision. I did try like conga line some of the Marines back, but I thought, you know what, I'm just not going to worry about it. Just don't feel like he's adding that much to my list now. Like, he's done his job. But before he dies, we do have some combats to resolve, and that does assume that you even bother going for him. We have got the combats over here. So this is what it looks like now. It looks like over here as well. So you can't interrupt. So we'll just go with this 5-man Terminator squad first, and they have got 16 attacks thanks to the sergeant. Oh. And they are hitting on 3s, and they are rerolling 1s because they are within 9 inches of the warlord. Having a good time. Are bale swords a plague weapon?
They are.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right. Yeah, these guys might be dead. I thought it would take 2 squads.
It's just the fact you said to me off camera, like, do our Black Lords even good in combat? I was like, well, against this infantry, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They are all dead. It's 8 minus 3.
Yes, they are.
Damn, I exposed my warlord for literally nothing.
Damn your eyes.
Damn your eyes, sir. Damn.
Very well.
All right. We shall now move on to these Blight Lords. Now, once again, I shall get my dice together. There's the 3 regular legs, 3 regular men. Put a bit of moss in there, just do my nurgly goodness. Get rid of Dem 2s, of which there are a few. And then rerolling Dem 1s. And then these are killing on 3s. Rerolling them 1s, even if the Arch Contaminator wasn't nearby, because they are the plague weapons. So that is going to be 8 wounds through, but obviously that is only 7 dead because of the medic.
And the plague weapon.
And the plague marines. Now, I actually don't know how plague marines do in combat. Should I?
So how many have got?
There's just 3, and they've just got their plague knives and the special weapon.
Okay, so they have
2 attacks each.
2 attacks each. The plague knives.
Oh, I don't have a CP. I could trench fire them, but can't do it. Okay, fair.
There is only 3 left though.
Only 3 left. All right. Well, I've missed twice.
Ooh.
I will wound you all 4 times. Now, do plague knives have an AP value?
AP1.
AP1. Okay, interesting.
4 is it?
It was 4, sir. They are dead.
They're very dead.
I have driven the infantry from the field. My God, sir.
Now, while oh God.
Oh dear, he's wrecking my models in a fit of rage.
Now I do have
paroxysms of rage.
I do have 2 morale tests to take.
You do. That is yes. I'll do my consolidations and stuff off camera. I probably won't pile into fucking Strachan and the Dreadnought. I'll give that one a miss. But,
I said to him off camera, everyone, I was like, "Can I let Strachan directly into me?" And he went, "No."
I'm staying 3 inches away. I'm staying. He will get his chance on his turn to pick up all of my Blight Lords naturally, but not yet.
We're ready for the morale test.
So first one.
1.
Oh!
Second one.
Hey. So he goes away, but he can bring D3 people back if you so wish.
He can.
Okay.
Which comes down to the guardsman.
Well, you can bring back like the melter gun and the grenade launcher and everything, so it's not bad.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. That was a pretty brutal turn.
Yeah.
The last 2 turns have been horrendous. I killed 60 infantry a turn.
Well, to be fair, with the Blight Lords, it is guaranteed that you're going to kill like 20 with them each. With like
gun
a
10,
yeah.
chop 10, gun 10, chop 10.
Because Blight Lords, I think I said to Tim off camera, I said like Blight Lords, I was like, bloody hell, I said, imagine like just like having like 30 Blight Lords, and he was like, doubles tournament, 20 Blight Lords each, let's go. I was like, that is pure filth.
40 Blight Lords.
Blight Lords at a tournament.
Yeah, that would be,
awful.
That'd be beautiful.
Now,
it's beautiful souls.
come back.
The comeback begins.
Come back.
You've got your mortars, and you've still got Big Bertha.
Big Bertha.
So,
and I've got my command squad.
And you got the Dreadnought. It's still all to play for.
One infantry unit left.
It's still all to play for. I didn't spread any sickness that turn either.
9.
I did get 6 for fleeing vectors.
Yes.
Wait, maybe not. Yes.
Yes.
Because they were the ones. No. I didn't get 6 fleeing vectors.
Oh no, because nobody failed morale in melee.
No. Oh no, from a plague weapon.
Oh.
So you failed morale. I got 5. A paltry 5.
Only 5.
A paltry 5.
I only scored a mere 5, sir. But do you know what's funny is because you've done that, you probably can't score like another 5. It's why, do you know, in the games that I play with you, I'm like, okay, I'll kill
a little
20,
bit here.
Bit
Technically, the command squad can flee.
That is true. But do I have 7 models left?
Oh God,
Oh,
that is true.
God.
I've done it. I've got on beans myself. All right. Well, we will do consolidates and stuff. We will let Tom, go and cry off camera for a little bit. My boys massacred my boys.
You massacred my boys.
And we'll be back in Imperial Guard Turn 3.
Yes.
Tom is not one to hold on to CP. Upon gaining the CP, he instantly spent his command point and he used battlefield surgery to bring back the flamer and the mounting gun. I did question him, dear viewers. I did say, are you sure you don't want some in-grade precision? He was like, nope, I want more men. I went, don't know if 2 blokes is going to make the swing here, Tom, but
I think he will, sir.
we shall see. We shall see. That is the beginning of your turn.
You don't know the machinations of these little men.
I think it's your machinations I don't understand. But that's what I had to say at the beginning of the turn. But the rest of your movement and command phase, turn 3, was pretty straightforward. Strachan burst through the wall going, oh! He's going to pick up all of those Blight Lords.
I hope so.
He's going to pick them all up. I guarantee it. And then the Dreadnoughts come in to help him out. Question, I will let you redo this. You need a CP to make the Dreadnought transhuman. But it's toughness 5 without it. But it'll go down to toughness 4 with the contagion. So if you would like to remove the flamer and the mountain man, you can do.
Who gives a shit? I'm keeping the men.
Nice. gotta stick to your principles.
stick to what you're good at.
Stick to your principles.
I'm not very good at this.
And then you brought your knight over. So you're gonna counterattack me with your combat elements.
Yes.
I realistically think that you will destroy those 2 squads there. I think you can do it. And then I think the knight could do some real nasty pasty over here. And then the game is still very much on in terms of, forces. Definitely, you've not had a turn 3 yet, so it looks a bit unbalanced, but you've got a chance to really pull it back now. So we shall see. But that is your movement and command.
I will say, dear viewers, I was joking with Timmy. I was like, Guard turn 3, and I was like, actually, it's probably Imperial Knights turn 3.
There are more points of knights on the board right now than there are of guard. Oh God! Oh God! We should just label the battle report Imperial Knights versus
Death Guard.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. We were chatting off camera. Tom was like, oh, it's a bit of an infantry killer, this list. And I went, I honestly didn't design it with that in mind. I took all the Plague Greens to be anti-tank because I figured I didn't actually know you were bringing the knight. I thought you were using like Lehman Russes and stuff. And I've had this list set for a couple of weeks now. Yeah. And I thought, Terminators can be my anti-infantry. They can gun things down with den bolt weapons. I didn't even realise about the bloody virulent rounds and everything. Yeah. But I found that the Plague Marines, their firepower is pretty poor. They've not been doing as much as I expected. But I think if I had loads and loads of like blight launchers and stuff, or I think
as I said
being able to arch contaminate the blight launchers, that's the big part.
As I said to you, I think I said it off camera. I don't know whether I mentioned it on camera, but I said if you had a unit of 10 Plague Marines or a unit of 5 Plague Marines and you've geared 1 Plague Marine unit out to kill a tank, you've geared the other 1 to kill infantry. And that's how you've got to work. You've got to act like the little special weapons teams. Because I think once you've mixed all the special weapons in one big 10-man squad, it's like, great, they can take out a tank. But they can't deal with like a 10-man guard squad for some reason. Like it's actually just been your Blight Lords that have been...
The Blight Lords have been insane. Absolutely insane. By far the MVPs. Plague Marines have just kind of marched up the board, died, and every round that's gone into them was one that didn't go into the Blight Lords. So somehow I win. Like it's I don't know how that helps, but somehow it does. So kind of crazy. But yeah, Blight Lords have definitely been the outstanding unit. But we're talking like it's over. It is not over.
It's not over, sir.
It's never over. Time to go into Imperial Knight shooting phase, turn 3. Alrighty then, we are going to start off with Katarina Big Bertha herself. How are you doing these firepowers?
I'm going to put a overcharged plasma decimator into the 10-man plague marine squad.
Daddy's gone mad.
Daddy's gone mad. Then I'm going to put this twin siege Brigo cannons into them as well.
Okay.
I'm going to put the melter gun into the Blight Lords, and I'm going to put the volcano lance into the Blight Lords as well.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's spicy. All right. Carry on.
Strategy, Colin.
It's a bold and I believe correct strategy.
Plasma decimator hitting on 3.
I believe I get no save against this because it's AP4 and I'm not in the light cover. Now, are you overcharging?
I am.
Done some.
So that was 3. So that I take another 6 mortal wounds.
Nice.
Nice. There we go.
Although he has healed himself up to 4. Only he's only taken 4 wounds so far.
9, so 3s.
3s. So each one of these just kills a man.
That is 6 dead.
5 even.
5 did.
1.
I do apologise.
2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep. Actually, I'm gonna keep the plasma and get rid of the plague weapon. I don't think Plaguey Boy is going to be. I don't think this plague spear is going to have much play in this game going forward.
Right. Then the twin siege cannon. Another 12 shots hitting on 3s.
Yeah, now I'm not using the dents and all that. It's really started to make a big difference.
But you will get, it's AP1 and it's only 2 damage, so... Yeah. And it'll be whinging on 3s again. Oh, God.
He's only gone and done it.
Okay. So that is...
S7?
It is a 7.
It is 7.
7.
Superman not here.
Superman not here.
Alright, here we go.
Yep.
The blessed number! Not blessed! 1, 2.5 are dead. By Nurgle's rotting cock. That was that was gnarly.
Right, what? So that unit counts as a 10-man unit. Now blast doesn't take effect till 11, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So D3 shots from the volcano cannon.
2.
2 shots from the volcano.
Ha! My smaller squad size has fooled you, sir. My squad size is a shield of steel.
Yes. That is 1 wound, sir. AP minus 5.
Yeah!
That is 1 very dead.
He's dead, yeah.
Yes.
Damn melter boys!
The Melter Man.
We have ooh. Oh, it's a raging clue. Alright. Oh.
Ooh, only 1
Blight
wound.
Lords shall live! Now this is what it feels like to have Blight Lords. Because let me tell you, whenever you run them, they are unbelievably infuriating. Oh, look, a fucking knight killed 1 Terminator. Blight Lord, baby! It's popping up, boys!
It's the blast that's like annoying for it. Because once you have like all those big blast weapons, like firing on massive units, like with that martial tradition I've got, feels amazing.
Yeah, you can do that on every guard
shots,
tank.
Like, boom, 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 boom. But no.
You can do that on every guard tank.
Well, knights are cool.
What I'm saying is, you should collect guard tanks, Tom.
What I'm saying, sir, is no.
No. You're an infantry commander.
I did forget. I'm going to move this guy forward.
Yes, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
He's got his swagger stick.
Pistol.
He's got his... No, it is actually a bolt pistol.
It's a bloody bolt pistol.
Yes, which actually means
Okay, well, he's
nothing.
going to fire into that 3-man plate
Well,
marine squad. Then.
yes, indeed.
Is it 2 shots?
He has missed.
Missed. Right.
Come on, boys. I believe.
Oh, I need to make sure I'm in range, actually. So, the Flaming Waffe is going to go into there, the Lasgun's going to go into there, and the Melter's going to go
Flammenwerfer, the Lazenwerfer,
Flammenwerfer?
and the Meltenwerfer.
Yes.
Meltenwerfer going in here?
No, into there.
Do you want to
That's 3
shots
with the
Flim Flam?
Flaming Waffe.
There's 2. You've been pretty good with the flamers, but it's only right that you purge Nurgle with fire. It's the only way to clear the rot.
Nice.
Spicy.
Lasgun!
Reroll the 1. Reroll the 1.
The 1.
1 also wound, and 1 regular wound, and reroll the 1. Ah!
2 wounds.
Ah! Ah! Oh, Sarge is dead.
Nice. By By Jove.
By Nurgle's fleshy throat sack. He's got to sell the grim.
That's really grim. Right, so the weapons from this squad are going to go into that Blight Lord.
Okay, you have a double tapping plasma gun. Do you overcharge it, sir?
Well,
You've seen it now, haven't you?
seen it.
I'm going to make you overcharge it so the guy dies.
Okay, that's fine.
No, you don't overcharge it.
Why?
Because you would never overcharge with the Plague Marines because there's no point.
Blight Lord.
The extra strength means nothing because it toughness 5.
Okay.
And the extra damage means nothing.
Okay.
So, there's no
So that's
point.
just one wound then on the blade.
But next time, I'm going to make you do it.
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets one. Tell him, Peter. Blight Lord! Ooh, no.
Get fucked.
Goo.
Right, what's the
Ben.
weapons? It's medic.
They have a lasgun from him
Yeah.
and a bolt pistol from him. You can fire them all at the same time. No, you can't, but it does actually. It's all right. You've managed to make it work because you rolled a 1 and a 2. If one had been a 3, I would have had to give you a bloody hiding, but it wasn't. What was this going into, by the way?
Just the Blight Lords again.
Ah!
Oh, no, you don't feel.
Yes, there you go. There you go. Drive them!
Drive.
Now you have the frag bombs from
A frag bomb.
from the Ogrin.
Yes, it's going into those
These-
bloody Blight Lords.
Right, it's only 6 inch range. It might have to go into the Plague Marines. You may measure it though.
You disappoint me, sir.
It vexes me.
Yeah, it's not. I'll do it to the Plague Marines. What's it? What's
D6. It's 5. He hit on 4s. He does get Born Soldiers because even though I learned this recently, he is Auxiliate and Auxiliate don't normally get it. The squad he is part of is Born Soldiers and therefore he benefits from the rule. Nice.
I'm a born soldier. Okay.
He was born a soldier, that ogre.
And these are the wounds.
2 wounds. Now, do you want to know something crazy?
Go on.
This is AP2.
AP bloody 2.
AP2.
Wow.
5 up. No, that's Snake Eyes. So, I can go to the Blight Lord guy. Blight Lord. Blight Launch.
Black Lord.
Okay.
With the walks.
Now, Strachan,
Mm-hmm.
he has a plasma pistol or
Does
an
he?
auto shotgun. Now, I think the auto shotgun isn't worth it in this scenario because it is damage too, but it doesn't really matter. But the plasma pistol is a normal plasma pistol. Overcharge it, kill it. Don't overcharge it.
Into the Plague Marines, I'm guessing?
Into the Plague Marines.
Is it 2 shots?
1 shot from plasma pistol. Good job you didn't overcharge it.
Yeah,
That would have been hilarious.
Get up! Blows yourself up.
Eat this! How does Strachan die in your game? I don't talk about it.
Right,
All right.
now for the real.
The phase of charge.
Real? No, I've got my bloody mortar.
Oh!
You forgot about that.
Oh, I did.
Damn your eyes! Damn your eyes! They're going to fire into that 2-man Plague Marine squad there.
By Nurgle's fetid ballsack.
So 12,
Oh,
14 shots.
14 shots. Into the Plague Marines, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yes, I feel like I'm going to get quite bad. I'm going to get hurt. Strachan is going to win you this game, man. I feel it. Strachan's going to have me.
Stop tickling my balls, sir. No. So 3 wounds.
Yes, yeah.
To what?
Strength 5.
Pog! 4 wounds.
Yeah, they got a bit better. I am okay.
Grim.
Try again.
Next squad!
That was just the ranging shots. 8.
8. A message. No, it's not. Corn's that map!
It's gone. But you are embodying the spirit of Corn today, so 3 hits, no
3 hits.
auto wounds.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's fondling his dice,
3
dear
wounds.
viewers. Ooh.
He's dead, sir. Nil desperandum, sir.
I thought those mortars only marched on paper.
Next squad, sir, going into that bloody marine.
A bloody marine. Ooh, not bad. The statistical 9. Go on, you can do it. I believe.
Statistics.
I want you to do it, man. What are you waiting for?
4 auto
Do
wounds.
it. Nice.
Bloody Nora.
Bloody Nora.
Bloody Nora.
Oh!
Ooh, 6 wounds on that one.
Nurgle, bless this man! No, you did not. Oh dear. He was one of the Legion that popped out the warp 10,000 years later and was like, Nurgle, are we sure, boys?
That man
Is dead.
has Jesus is coming. Look busy on his bottom.
Nurgle's coming. Look busy. Oh no.
Charge phase.
Oh god. He's really... Trooper Tom is out in full force.
Oh, yes. The command squad says going into those bloody natives.
No, it's... Okay. Don't make me have to edit this video.
That's 9 inches.
What you're saying is this is our world then? This is our world, that's what you're saying, Tom.
Yes.
You're the invader, and we are just defending our righteous planet.
The best way to clear a planet, sir, is to go on it, sir. That's how that. So they got 9 inches. They will be piling into them. The
Straken
is coming.
Yep, he is. The one-man army. I can't interrupt you, so you can just go nuts on this, by the way.
My Castellan.
So you find his Death Call Marshal?
Yeah, whatever. He's going into the Black Lords. He's in.
He's very enthusiastic. What about these guys?
Now he's going, come on, men, do you want to live forever?
Come on, you apes!
Now he's charging them into them. Hey-ya!
Ah, it's a full-blown charge!
Bloody in, sir. He's bloody in. They don't like
A guardsman's
them, sir.
life is to die. It is my job to send them where they can die.
Bloody hell, sir.
Yes.
Very good show, boys.
All right, I tell you what, to keep it going. Long take.
Yes, sir.
Move your
They're
command
gonna
squad in.
they're
Let's
gonna
keep
go
going.
in, sir.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, bit more. That's not quite appropriate. It's dun 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 dun. Kandathi theme song. That's what I was going for.
Very, very good, sir.
Dun, dun,
Right,
dun,
now how
dun,
much CP do you have?
dun,
Please
dun,
don't
dun, dun, dun.
Please don't interrupt.
I can't.
Okay, brilliant. Striken!
6 attacks.
6 attacks!
Hitting on 2s.
2s! 6s explode, sir.
Double explosion. That's 2 more hits.
Bloody no. Right, brilliant. And then,
You're strength 6, and I'm toughness 5. But because you're frontline combatant, you have a permanent +1 to wound. So you're wounding flight loss on fucking 2s.
Yeah.
Okay, so you dropped a couple, but that is going to be 6 hits. 6 wounds even. Now that's AP -3, so I'll go straight onto my invulnerable save. Ah, damn it. Sorry, Tom.
Damn your eyes!
That does kill one.
Dead,
that does kill one. Yeah. That's pretty good.
I'm very much in the Trooper Tom.
That's good. No, keep going. All right.
Drive the men. Now for the command squad. Now the big
Now,
bastard
the
himself.
big bastard himself has got 5 attacks.
5 attacks. Bloody hell.
Hitting on 3, sir.
Freeze.
Has
Damn
dropped a
your
couple.
eyes. Can you not see that bloody target in front of you, sir?
Winning on 3s. Ooh. AP.
Shit on it.
AP1 has gone through, so that is a damage.
Nice.
And then you've got a power sword on your sergeant.
3 attacks, I'm guessing.
3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh, baby. Now you're only winning on 5s, though.
5 and 6s.
Damn.
Damn your eyes, sir.
And then you've got 4 veterans, each one with 2 attacks each. But they only hit on 4s.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, the main thing is Straken. The Dreadnought doesn't do a huge amount of damage, it just tanks damage.
Kill them, sir.
That is 2. You could kill one if I get the old snake eyes. It could be done.
Drive them, sir.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh! Man! So I have almost lost 2 Terminators.
Victory is assured.
There we go. Now over here, you get. Would you like to strike with your
Yes.
officer first?
Officer on deck. He has 3 attacks.
3 attacks, hitting on 3s. A big old hit,
Fucking useless.
and it does not
Never
wound.
wound.
Classic officer moves. And then you've got 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
2 hits.
2 hits.
A wound.
A wound.
Huh!
It
Hey!
kills. That's none.
You did manage to kill one.
Drive them, boys.
That's not bad. Always comes down to the bayonet, sir. They don't like it up them.
Don't like it over. Now you get to hit me back.
I do. Now
This bit is redacted from the Imperial records.
so I'm going to. I'm just going to hit these guys. So.
Oh God.
Oh God. They're like, come on, boys, we've got to help out, sir. You fools. I actually missed a lot. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Lol. You don't even die. Because the medic just fucking stops it. 3 Blight Lords just didn't kill a guy. They're like, what? They're just there like, what is going on? What is going on? And then
What on earth is chewing at on kneecaps?
and then I'll put the... I'm going to put... I don't think I'm going to kill... I'm going to put 2 in Strachan and then 1 into the command squad because I have to do it like that. So, 2 in Strachan.
You're
Probably...
rolling ones?
I am actually rolling, wasn't I? Yeah. I don't think I was re-rolling before. I think I was out of 9 inches because of my casualties. I'd have to check, but I'm not going to redo it because it's way too far back now. So Strachan, it's a plague weapon. It's re-rolling both because of Arch Contaminator. 5 wounds on Strachan. Now he's got 4 preventable save. He needs to make all of these. Gave it a fucking go, didn't he? So he's only taking a wound. He's got 4 left. And then the 1 guy into the Dreadnought. I'll just reach your arm over and ruin my camera angle there, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you. 2 wounds on the Dreadnought. Passes both. 4 preventable save. See, now Tom's like, perhaps I should have led with these. You can see why taking double Dreadnought, though.
Yeah.
Pretty gnarly. All right, now that is... your turn. You've not a bad turn, to say the least. You've actually whittled me down pretty effectively. I actually do have a leadership test over here as well. I need a 1. I don't get it. And the last man does stick around. I mean, not a bad set of casualties for the Death Guard at all. Not bad. All right, that was a big old take. That was a 60-minute take, that.
60 minutes. And that was me just going, drive!
Drive them, boys! Sum this entire thing up. Tom goes Trooper Tom. All right. But at the end of that turn, you will get a couple more points of boots on the ground because of these guys over here. Flexible command, you will... Did you wipe a squad out? Yes, there was a small squad here. So you'll get 4 from flexible command. And you've not been retrieving data.
No.
Did you forget about that?
No, I didn't forget about it. It's just... you picked it for me, so...
Everyone's dead.
I couldn't get out of my deployment, so...
You can have banners instead if you want. I don't know.
No, don't talk.
I don't think it'll make a huge difference at the end.
We play as we play.
Well, they could have retrieved the data.
We play as we play.
Okay, that's
we
fair.
play...
I personally feel like you forgot about it.
We play as we play.
All right.
Lambast me, dear viewers.
Lambast him. So, end of round 3, the Death Guard are comfortably ahead in points. You only would have got 4 points on the primary. You don't actually get 2 points for holding an objective in no man's land. You're not getting any retrieved data. Banners is not idea. Banners isn't even existing. Boots is too flexible. And you're maxing flex though.
Maybe taking a 600-point night isn't the way to go.
Maybe it's not adding all that much.
I just wanted to have fun.
Fun? On the Mordy and Glory channel? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm having a great time. And on that rather self-aggrandizing note, we'll go to Death Guard turn 4. Death Guard turn 4. Now, Tom has just informed me that apparently there's been an FAQ that's dropped in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're gonna. I mean, I have no way of verifying this, so I'm just gonna trust you. Apparently, he's allowed to respawn all his men.
Yes.
And it specifically says if there's any extra models available in Mordy and Glory's cupboard, he's allowed to put those. It's a very specific FAQ, isn't it, Tom? Yes. Moving swiftly on. What I've actually done at the beginning of my turn 4 is because I am a traitor, I have no sense of honour. I am a whoresome knave.
You are.
I am.
You are a silk stocking full of shit.
I am a dastardly coward. Fell back. I've only gone and done it. I have no sense of honour. We are the worshippers of the Dark Gods. And I've fallen back with those 3 Terminators, and I've just tag teamed these ones. Use the chair! These 5 are coming in. And what's basically going to happen is I'm going to try and shoot Strachan in the face.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
And then I'm going to shoot Strachan in the face, and then I'm going to try and charge the Dreadnought with my Warlord and these Blight Lords here. These Blight Lords over here have decided that staying in combat is the right thing to do. And this Plague Green has spread the sickness because I actually hold this objective amazingly. I hold it, sir. So I have spread all of them sicknesses. In fact, I believe I have maxed it out. That's a good secondary.
It is.
People say a flexible command is auto 15. I feel like there's a couple of
No,
more.
I said to you.
I feel like spread sickness is pretty good.
The two secondaries you take on Death Guard, Fleeing Vectors, and spread the sickness. They're really good.
Real strong.
Yeah.
Real
Because
strong.
when I was when I ran my Terminus S list, all I took was Spread the Sickness, Fleeing Vectors, and then like
one other. Oh, Warp Ritual.
Oh, it was Warp Ritual. Yeah, and I ended up almost going.
That would be a good one. I think if I had to improve this just slightly, I would take a Plague Surgeon or a Miasma Plague Man, and that way I open up a couple of.
There's a plague man waiting in the sky.
Oh God, here he comes! Oh my God. All right, now let's move on. That's my movement and my command phase. Now let us get into the shooting. All right, starting off with the most traitorous of maneuvers. I am going to blast that Strachan. That guard player has a Strachan. Somebody shoot him. And I am going to shoot him in the face with my Black Lord. So this is just the first few shots. Should have said this before I did it. But you know what? I'm going to go for... I was going to go for Virulent Whispers or Vervid Whispers. +1 to hit. But as I've already rolled dice, it's a bit unfair. No. So what I'll do is I'll go for the Playgrounds instead. Because I don't know what the result for that is going to be yet. There you go. And I've got a lot of 2s there, so I think that is the fairest way of doing it. Now, this is not all my shots. It's just the first amount that I can fit in my hands. So they've all hit. And Tom, I know it's going to upset you, but I'm going to roll out the dice tray just for it because it's easier. All right, it's like, reroll all them. Reroll them. All right, so this is all my hits. Now, Tom,
yes.
Could you put these in my hand, please? Ooh. 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 My tiny, tiny little children's hands. Now, wounding you on 4s. Tracker, he's a tough boy. Wounding you on 4s with 4 rerolls.
What's his toughness?
He's toughness 4. Oh, am I contagion?
Yeah, you'll be free.
Contagion, man! Yes!
It's like T5.
I actually, yes, now I've killed all those damn Kriegers. My fucking army rule actually applies again. Glorious. Still might have to roll a few 2s though, but that's okay. So the number of wounds is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 wounds, but Strachan is the $1 million man. He's got a 3-up save.
He's failed 2, sir?
He's only failed 2. He's got fucking 2 wounds left, bro. That's amazing. So that's how many wounds he'd taken last turn. So now we know he's got 2 wounds left. That did not go how I expected to. I thought he'd be dead.
Because you'll have the dishonor of falling back, sir.
Yeah, maybe. In fact, that's pretty much the only shooting I've got. I don't think Plague Man has a gun. Should I check? Let's just check. Still alive!
Any advantage he can gain, dear viewers?
I am a Whacker Tau player after all. I must leverage every last bolt and shot that I have. A Plague Reaper, and that's it. Nope, he has no guns. I can respect that, you know what? I can actually... respect it. Now, that is my shooting phase. It is now time for the charge phase. So, I am going to charge my man into this unit here. Yeah. And I don't know if he'll win that fight, but it's fun. And then I'm going to charge my Blight Lords into Strachan.
You fool!
They're feeling confident. I've got a good feeling.
You fool!
I am. Maybe. So we'll move those in, and then we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, as you can't interrupt me, Tom, I can go in whatever order I please.
Order.
And I'm going to go with the remaining Brothers Grimm. And he has got a Plague Reaper. Now, this is 5 attacks at strength 8. And your Bulgrin is currently toughness 4.
Yes.
So I will be winning on 2s. But you have a CP in the bank. You Kincaidus stands him, making me only wound you on 4s.
Fuck it, why not? Go on then.
There
Stands,
stands.
gentlemen.
So I've missed you twice because the Plague Reaper has a bad time.
Lol.
Now, minus 1 to hit, I should say. And I've wounded you twice. Now, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Arch Contaminator affect myself? Should I check?
You should check.
Because obviously that would let me reroll that 2. I feel like it's round here. Balls. Core. So, sadly not. I don't get to reroll the 2 there. So it's 2 wounds, 2 4-ups. You fail both. Now that will be 4, it'll be 6 damage, but obviously reduce it by 1 because you're an ogre. So that's 4 damage. So you actually have 2 wounds left on that big boy. He's a tough old beast, isn't he?
He is. He's a tough old nut.
I'm actually messing this up. There we go.
There we go.
It's got 6 wounds. And then I'm going to go with the Blight Lords into Strachan. Mm-hmm. Now they've got 3 attacks each. So here's the first couple. Here's the second couple. And here is the Sergeant. Miss Virol. Miss. And then I'm wounding. Now, Strachan is toughness 3. But I think because I got Bale Swords, I'm only strength 5. So I think I'm only wounding you on 3s. But I will get 4 rerolls on this because of Arch Contaminator being nearby. It's not bad. Not too bad.
Not bad, not terrible.
I have at least fought Strachan in combat. I've given him an honourable. I mean, might make all these, but I've given him an honourable chance of death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These Blight Lords, they're alright, you know. They're alright.
You're alright? 12
You can just roll him there, man. It's alright. He's dead.
He's dead.
He's very dead. Sadly, no fight on death stratagem. So Strachan has he has been killed.
He is no more.
He is no more. Now the crazy thing is you will get to strike next because that's all the charges, and you are the defender. So you will get to strike over here if you want to.
Yes. Well, as honour would dictate.
The officer.
The officer on deck.
Oh, he's hit 3 times.
3 times.
He's wounded 1 time. On my 4-pin run. I do take it.
There we go. Nice.
I'll put it on this basic, man.
Now for the free extra. Oh, wait, no. Very good. Very good.
This is the first 2. This is the Sergeant. I will get to reroll 1s because of having Nurgle's smelly helm. Nurgle's hat of smell. And now that looks like a lot of 1s, right? But then I'm like, ugh! And then it gets me 1 extra. That is the Morded, because you ain't getting no armor save against a Plaguey Power Sword. Yeah.
You're a nasty man.
I am. But I love it. Alright, now you get to bop my Warlord on the head.
Bop your bean.
Bop my Warlord on the head.
Right, let's do it in the actual... No, let's not.
Doing the tray. There you go, it's clear now. Damn. We're not going to look that way off camera.
Oh, dear.
We're not going to look camera.
Right, 5 attacks from the ogre.
Indeed. Except with everything, I am somewhat concerned. He's wounded with 3 of them. That's 2 damage I've taken. Okay, so I've got 4 wounds left. Power Sword.
Power!
2 hits.
2 hits.
My God.
My God.
Welcome to the past Metal Gear.
1.
I'm alright.
Yeah,
1.
Sweet.
And I'm okay.
There we go. And then is it 3 normal dudes?
4 normal dudes with 2 attacks each. Yeah. I mean, I'd rather have...
To quote somebody at a
No, you're making me show the dice shame.
The dice of shame.
Hit on 4s. Yeah, so veterans used to only have 1 attack each, but ballistic skill 3+, which was obviously way better. And GW was like, oh, you know what veterans would like? 2 attacks, but crap ballistic skill. And I was like, you know what, GW, that's not what we wanted. Ta, buddy. I'm all right. Hey, look, it's the immovable object meets the immovable object.
Yes.
Pretty good. All right, that is the end of my... That's my turn 4. Crazy times.
Very good.
I think that is. I've done it on my scoring. I don't think I made anyone flee, did I? So no more fleeing vectors.
No.
Engage, I'll get 2. Spreading syphilis,
5.
I get another 4, so I max that one out. And primary, I was on 4 primary this turn.
Nice.
Nice. All right, yeah, Death Guard, they're scoring some points.
We will win.
We're scoring some points. All right, we're going to go to Guard, or should I say, certainly at this point, Imperial Knights, turn 4. End of Guard movement and command phase. By God, that was pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess it is when you've got nothing left. So you told these mortars to continue to take aim. I did ask Tom if he was aware there were other orders in the Codex, but he just looked at me with a vague sense of confusion. And then you moved the big old knight through the gap.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit concerned. I should probably...
For you.
I mean, I still think there's a chance I'm going to lose like my Blight Lords now, but they've done their job. All right, so that is your movement and that is your command phase.
Yes.
Carry on.
Shoot phase.
Phase.
Passes that tray.
That man has a tray.
Man has a dog. Right.
Before I met you, I didn't quote sharp as much.
No. Before you met me, you...
I was happy.
Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, I couldn't think of a comeback. Anyway, moving swiftly on, the plasma desk just... Okay.
Who's playing Nurgle?
The plasma decimator. The plasma decimator.
You are the most devious bastard in all of
New York City. So what I'm going to do, volcano cannon.
Alright, let's actually explain to the viewer what we're doing.
Right, yes.
We have to pretend, some of these people are channel members.
Yes.
And we have to actually show that we are worth the membership. So what is Big Bertha doing?
If you would like me sacked, please don't tell him. So Big Bertha...
Lambast
me. Big Bertha's going to put Plasma Decimator into Shah.
Damn.
Twin Siege Break Cannon into
Damn.
Shah. Melter into Shah. Then he's going to put his Volcanic Lance into Shah.
Oh dear.
And I believe that is all his weapons.
I'm concerned. I'm in danger.
Anyway, Twin Plasma Decimator 2d6 shots. That's not good.
You have a CP. And you can reroll both dice.
I will use the CP.
That's
a bit better.
If that had gone to a double 1, I would have pissed myself with laughter. I would have been like...
8 shots.
I would have been like, yes, Nurgle, watching over us.
Hitting on Trez. Bollocks.
Out the tray. We can't keep that rule anymore. I've abused the tray rule.
You've abused me.
I've just been rolling so...
Right.
Only
now
off
this
camera.
will be strength 9 freeze. So that is 5 wounds. AP minus 4 because I've overcharged.
Take her through, kills a guy.
Very good.
There you go. Look at this. I'm getting the hang of it. Look at this. I'm getting the hang of it.
Now twin.
It's working.
Twin broke. Oh, actually, no, I'll go with the twin melters. Hitting on freeze. They hit all the time, sir. Wounded on freeze, sir.
Oh, it vexes
that is
me.
3 melter shots.
It vexes me greatly. Ooh, not in the tray.
Oh, fuck, why is it the one side?
It's alright. 2 go through.
Is that 2 dead, or...?
Well, you have to roll the damage roll. You're not within matter range.
Bollocks.
Yeah, you should roll this more time, but... Oh, it matters.
It does.
I'll tell you what. I will not be a cock. You can kill one, and then you can injure another one.
Why was there?
Because otherwise, that would have been not quite kill one, finish it off. So I won't be a cock.
Yeah, don't be.
In all fairness, I actually saw the 4 hit the dice tray first. Visually, that's what I saw.
Viewers.
Lambast me. I'm being nice. Right, fuck it. 1 dies.
No, please.
Fucking getting too big for your standard issue boots, aren't you? There you go.
Right. So it is the next one is
For you get.
3D free.
You're being nice.
3D free
Fucking
shots.
shot yourself telling people to land past you.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Is it weird having
10
to roll for the
shots.
number of dice?
It is. I don't like it.
This is why I should have only bought 5-man squads. But in hindsight, I could have just taken 5-man squads. It would have been the same
Freeze!
Ooh.
Matron. You're such a cock. Wounding.
Threes! It's been the same old
threes!
game!
Bloody hell, Jesus Christ.
Unless it is that one gun in your entire fucking army, it's going to be threes.
4 saves, sir. AP -1, sir. 1 damage each, sir. Bloody Nora.
Abuse the trait rule! Yay! It wouldn't make a difference. You still managed to kill 1 and a wound.
Anyway. Right. Volcano cannon DVD shots.
Hey! It's not in the tray. You can have it, I don't.
No, it's not in the tray.
Yay!
Okay, it doesn't
Whether that was a wound roll or not.
Right, well, you are a disappointment.
How's that how's that 30% of your army looking like, Tom?
You have not come to the mortar pit yet.
The mortar pit of
3d6 shots into this thing.
Now, I don't mean to alarm you, but
Yes.
you will be hitting me on 5s.
Of course I will.
Because the dense terrain is in effect. And you haven't got the big bullshit banner.
Love that. Love that. What did I just roll?
Whatever's in your hand.
Okay.
It doesn't make, you got 1 fucking hit, dude. It's not over. It's like... a pass. Get your fucking hand out of my tray.
If this is your first battle report, guys, this is not the usual quality. We are very
What are you doing? You're totally lying. This is the best we've ever done.
3d6 shots for the next one. That 9 shots, brilliant.
If you normally, I'm not quite this harsh towards him. I have to admit, I've been quite aggressive towards him, but I'm just embracing the toxic Tim. Whenever I play as not guard, I am toxic Tim. That's how and I'm playing death guard, so it's only right. No auto wounds?
1 auto wound. Get through bloody shit.
Come on. Hey, I'm alright.
Oh shit on it. It's a bloody have I fired 2 more?
You got 1 more squad.
One more squad.
Don't ask me. They're not, no, you fired them all. You fired them all. There's no more to go.
1 more.
We should probably oh,
Alex.
we can reroll that one naturally. Hey, there you go. Now, just in case people are wondering, because we've just gone mortars and assumed that everyone knows what we're talking about. These men here can fire indirectly in the commissars, giving them take aim. Carry on.
Yes.
And we're on the last squad that's doing this. 3 auto runes by Nurgle's sweaty flange. This is good.
Three.
I'm okay.
No, wait. In the train.
Hey, the flange giveth, the flange taketh away.
Right. You fight me back.
I just want to say, dear viewers, if you've got some suggestions for some Nurgle related sort of curses or exclamations, Nurgle exclamations, please put them down, and I will pin the best one. It's got to be by Nurgles something. That's the rule. Best one gets pinned to the top of the thing and gets a. That's it. Gets pinned to the top.
By Nurgle's.
I guess Nurgle's blessing.
Right. That is the end of my shooting.
God,
Now it's charge phase, and you fight me first.
Do you want to charge a knight?
Fuck it, why not? Yeah, go on. He's going to go into your
Fuck it,
boy.
we'll give it a punt.
No!
I might do it, man.
These 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. No, what am I saying? 7 inches, bloody hell.
Maths
Yes.
escaped me.
There we go.
Now you get step on my face.
Step on your heels, sir.
Now I believe he's quite poo in combat.
Yes, me too, yes. Titanic feet.
He's got 4 attacks
Yes.
and you hit on lol 4s, and you are strength 8. So you're going to hit me on 4s, you're going to win me on 3s, and it's AP minus 2 damage. Okay, so we could do it. Stop trying to squash me and squash me. Nice. Statistical.
It's very good. Very good.
Do you know what I never see happen? But I'll tell you after. Don't carry on.
Fuck.
Not the tray. It is a wound.
Oh, a single wound.
I do take it.
Oh.
A mighty damage has been done to me.
Step on you.
I just like to imagine he's just there like Captain America against Thanos, like, ah! It's like trying to hold this foot back. Oh my god.
Anyway, you fight me now. Go on.
By God.
By God, sir.
When that night. Yeah. All right, now I might as well put the angry man into your Ogren boy. Angry man. Ho. Damn. Bit of a whiffer. I have to say I prefer the man Reaper over the Plegor. It is you couldn't cage stand, so it is 2 wounds because you're in toughness 4. He's dead. In fact, I've totally cheated you. Totally utterly cheated you. Right? You've got a medic in there. 5 feel no pain. So you have taken 8 wounds in total. Right? Can you just Okay, this is why it's very frustrating when you roll one at a time. I understand now why people hate me for it. Keep going. 3 more. 1 more. Okay, so you have not died. You have not died. You have actually lived on a wound.
I'm sorry, dear viewers. I'm very sorry.
I understand now how frustrating it has been for me rolling those dice a bit at a time. I apologise. So you actually live on a wound because you feel no pains from the last time I bopped you, and you feel no pains this time.
Very good.
Good job. We caught that. Good job.
Good job.
So just pop him on a single wound and then we're done. And that, I believe... Oh, no. As the defender, I will get to fight.
You've picked your fight, sir.
Oh, shit, I have. Oh, God. All right, carry on.
Lambast him, viewers.
Lambast him. Go on. A hit.
Did. Oh, God. My voice just cracked then as well.
Oh. Hey. All right, now I'm going to show you the meaning of power sword, you little bitch. Yeah, this is just, I need to do the sergeant after this. I will be in reroll range. No. Wound you on 2s. Lol. So that's 5 wounds so far. So remember 5. Viewers, remember, put it down in the comments. And then it's 4 more hits. And that is 4 more wounds. That is 9 5-up saves, sir. You've got 4 wounds. Oh my God. I think you've given it a bloody good go. Right, that wasn't in the tray. But this is the deciding wound. It was a fail anyway, so it was another chance to try and get some glory. But that was a damn good showing from him. I like to imagine that the refractor field just glows white hot for a moment. It's just stops blow after blow, it's like I always like to feel it's like the Atreides shields from Dune, and they're just the blows are sliding off, and then suddenly it just goes and it stops, and the slow blade penetrates the shield. Yeah. So you ever watched Dune?
I like to imagine I'm not here.
That makes 2 of us.
No, I've played.
Well, don't worry, you won't be for long.
No, I haven't.
Mine is an evil lad.
Played the Spice Wars game, and that was pretty cool.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was the opposite. I wanted to play Spice Wars and I watched the film. Film's very good, but if you're going to watch it, this is a recommendation for the viewers as well, so it's not totally off topic. If you watch it...
You must wear flip-flops.
No, that's terrible advice. If you watch it, try and go for the most cinematic experience you can do. Sticking it on whilst, you're half making dinner and stuff.
Drive through the desert in Saudi Arabia with the sound.
No, what I would genuinely do is...
Zendaya's right there in front of you.
I mean, that's it. That's just living it. That's just living it, right? What I would do is I would close the curtains, biggest TV you can get. I'd even have cinematic sound, the whole thing, and just watch the film. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb, and it will be an amazing experience. But in the cinema, it was unreal, man.
Yeah,
it was really good. That is your turn 4. Get back to our job. That was turn 4.
Yes. Oh,
We're not even looking.
Actually, no, it's not, because I've still got to hit back with my command squad.
Oh, yes! Oh, lambast me! Lambast me! I have earned some
Movement
lambasting.
into the big
Man.
big man.
Yes, 3 hits. Now, if you were a real Nork, that would be 4 hits. 2 wounds of the highest order.
Oh, dear.
Taken both. Nothing I can do about it. Down to Un. He might die.
Officer on deck.
Come on, officer. Go on. Reroll that one that wasn't in the tray. Bollocks!
Bollocks.
That was...
What I do have?
8
8
men. And it always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. It's looking a bit fruity. Just need one of these to wound. He's done it.
1 wound.
It's a 2-up save.
2-up save.
Oh, CP reroll. Damn!
CP reroll.
I'm not CP rerolling.
Anyway, that is the end of
now that's the end of Guard turn.
Imperial Knights turn 4.
It is.
The beginning.
Somehow your turns are taking longer than my turns.
It's because we're just
goofing around.
We're just, new boot goofing. Yeah. Right. Guard. No.
Knight.
Death Guard.
Death Guard. The real guard.
The real guard.
Oh God, what have I become? Death Guard Glory. Here we go. Mortarian Glory. New channel name, boys. We're not really worried about your score at this point, are we?
Not particularly.
I think revealing the points you're on would just depress you. I've kind of kept them to myself, but revealing the points you're on would.
You got 10 painting score.
Well, you're lucky that's not making up the majority of it. Let's put it that way. So, going into the final
this is what
turn.
I get for taking an Imperial Knight.
I always tell you, knights are rubbish. I say I hate knights.
I like them. They're cool, man.
In all seriousness, I like single knights being added to armies. That, I think, adds a really cool vibe. Perfect for feudal guard. Good shit. Love that shit. But taking armies of knights is just boring to me. But I think adding one adds a huge amount of flavour. And I really like the fact that this knight's colour scheme is very close to my colour scheme as well. So actually, this is my knight now. Look at me. I'm the knight player now. There we go. Now let's go into, you know what? We'll do a turn 5.
Yeah.
We'll do a turn 5 summary.
Yeah.
There we go.
Very good.
We're back at the end of turn 5. I know we said we were going to come back at the end of turn 5, but I'm a liar. I'm a big, fat, phony liar. It's what happens when I'm toxic, Tim. Surely this will affect my inheritance. Now...
Free market economy.
Owning the Imperials is facts and logic. What we're coming back to is... I charged the knight. I thought, you know what, bit of a meme, charge the knight, blah, blah, blah. Turns out, knights don't like power swords. You don't get an invulnerable save, do you?
Tim went to me, he's like, why are you only on 8 wounds with you, or 6 wounds with your knight? I went, well, you've just charged me, you've just dealt some damage to me.
Shitloads of damage,
I was also 9 wounds down because of how much overcharging my Blasphemy was doing. And you were like, oh, this would be funny, I'm getting the camera.
So what happened in my turn 5 is I scored my points for my primary, and then I just charged all the Terminators into the knight, proceeded to get it down to 4 wounds. Tom then used his knight to step on my my hero, and he just didn't manage it. Just didn't kill it, because this was the only thing that really mattered. If you killed him, then that was basically it. But you didn't kill him. Between my saves and you only hitting on 4s and whatnot, it actually basically meant that he's still alive. And by still being alive, he has a chance to bring it down. Fell the beast with his Plague Reaper. So I will be hitting you with my 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Fuck.
Oh, God. You have a CP.
I have a CP. Now is the time. If you have warriors, now is the time. All right. Done that. Okay. Now we're wounding you.
Well,
oh my God.
I appear to say it's not in the tray.
Well, the tray is dead. I've wounded you twice. Now. Hang on. The AP is 3. So you need to fail both of these to die. Ooh, failed one. And the other one is... Hey! be a 6, so you don't quite die.
Cringe.
Do you want to use your CP reroll to make him die? Make him explode?
CP!
Hey!
Does he explode?
Maybe?
Wait, Tim, what's the...
Auto explode?
No, look! It's exploded!
I think that's not what you rolled, is it, Tom? Go on then, have an explosion. As it makes absolutely zero difference. Go on then, have an explosion.
I do believe he's got a really big explosion as well. He's like
it is a pretty big explosion.
Something.
Let's have a look. I really wish you did explode on a 5, but
Yes.
sadly not. But let's go to Imagination Land for a moment and see what you do roll. You roll... Oh, hang on. You roll 2d6.
Yes.
Roll the dice. See if we can get it legitimately. Come on, roll a 6 solely bad. Yay! We did it properly, viewers. There we go. No Magic of Cinema, no cheating. We did it legitimately. There we go.
And he exploded on...
If either dice are a 6, it explodes. All units within 2d6 with a d6 mortal wounds. If both dice are a 6, which they were, each within 3d6 suffers. Oh my god.
So what is it, D6?
I'm glad that we did that properly.
Yes, me too. Yes,
too.
very worth it. D6 on
Because I wanted it to explode.
Yes.
And the dice gods were like, don't jib it, boys. Do it right.
Trust me.
Do it right. And I was like, you know what? Thank you,
So
dice
what's
gods.
the...
It's 3d6 radius,
Oh, God.
which means there's a chance you're going to hit your mortars if you roll high enough.
Ooh,
That is
that's,
11 inches.
11 inches.
I think
That might just clip them. Thank you.
Going to clip all these reinforcements.
Yes. Just out.
Oh, well, it's everyone around him. So, d6 mortal wounds. Reroll. Hey, 1. d6 mortal wounds.
2. Oh, it's going to be my command.
Massively anticlimactic. My hero is going to die, though, but you can see how many you did to him.
2.
2. And then this man here.
Yay, he's
Ooh,
dead.
He's dead. And then this Terminator squad round here.
2.
3.
3,
even.
yes, sir.
That kills 1. And then the ogre. Boss, my brain hurts. 3, but 3 feel no pain, sir. How good is the medic at stitching legs back on? Not very good, unfortunately. So you're going to lose your Dreadnought, and then you're going to lose this man, and then you're going to lose 2 others. Go for Plasma
Citing
Man.
the explosion, you lost your head.
Yes, Plasma Man and Vox Man. There you go. Keep the medic and the flag. Can't let the flag fall. Can't let the king's colours fall. And sadly, he has died. I do like how you use a CP reroll to kill your own knight. Nothing in the rules that you can't do it.
No, nothing in the
You
rules.
can reroll that dice as much as you want. And on that note, dear viewers, Tom, do you want your turn 5?
No.
No.
I am glad to concede this to you now. This was a very good game, sir. Oh, God.
Good game.
Good
game.
game.
I think we often
Good
forget to do the handshake, so it's good that we do.
Normally
That's because by the end
it's,
we're just like we can't even
normally
look at each
because
other.
It's just we hate each other.
Another draw!
That was a
Damn
funny,
it.
That was a really funny game.
I really enjoyed it. Let's clear the table up,
Mm-hmm.
get the final bits and bobs together, and we'll be back with the viewers with the final score.
Yes.
Oh dear. All right, dear viewers. Once again, we come to the inevitable end of the game, and we must reveal our final scores. It was, unfortunately, a bit of a smashing.
No, it wasn't. Propaganda says otherwise.
Yes, that's true. The Imperial Propaganda Corps says this was a glorious victory. The Death Guard ended up scoring 91 victory points. We actually did so well, we didn't max out fleeing vectors. And that was where we lost 4 points. And then we obviously lost 5 for engage because we only got 2 points every turn for engage. The Guard ended up getting a mighty...
Redacted.
Mighty 46 points. You know, Tom, we've been saying we're getting far too many draws on this channel. Well, this has somewhat overcorrected the situation. In all seriousness, this was one of the most fun games I've had. And obviously people can be like, oh, of course you enjoyed it, Morning Glory. You absolutely fucking fucked him. Yeah, but what I mean is this felt... Last week was a really cagey game. And it was fun, but... This was just mad. This was 2 forces just literally marching towards each other. Like turn 1, I was just moving Plague Marines out. I was having to physically fight the urge to be like, put them back, hide them, keep them secret, keep them safe. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to march upon the enemy. I'm going to just do it. Doesn't matter. It'll be fun. And maybe the Chaos Gods will reward me for it. And then Tom, you did exactly the same thing. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to drive them.
For example,
Drive them.
You should never run a Castellan at people. You should never run infantry guard into people. But you know what?
It looks so good,
upon sighting
though.
the enemy, sir, I advance, sir. That's my style, sir.
Major Glory's report tells a rather different story, Sir Tom. He says, at first you brought a knight. But it looked, to me, it looked so much more cinematic. And Bayer's playing just a little bit more crazily. We did end up getting a much more decisive result, which was fun.
Over the past few battle reports, me and you have just said, like, yes, competitive 40k, people, it's people like it or whatever, but it's like, I feel like when you're playing a game and you're being super competitive, in the moment when you're like playing it, it's super like,
it's fun.
It's fun, but then I also, like me and you, we have to think about people at home watching it, and it's like, well, it's not fun seeing, I'm going to stick infantry behind this building, and then that's going to be the end of my turn.
And that's the superior tactical move. It's just like, it's like, you boring bastard.
It's like this battle report, Tim chose my secondaries. And
I chose his secondaries. But we didn't like pick the worst ones for each other. We gave it a good go. Yeah. Even if you had gone for banners, you would have got 5 extra points for it. My just pulling back to the game a little bit, my final thoughts on Death Guard were they were great. They were really fun, but the main source of fun for me, absolutely 110%, was the Blight Lords. Yeah. I honestly think if I was to run this list again, I would honestly, I'd just drop all the Plague Marine squads down to 5-man squads, which would more than free up enough points for me to take 3 10-man blocks.
I think you're gonna realise the way I like playing them, which is Blight Lords and Poxwalkers.
Yeah.
Because once you have Poxwalkers in, you're like, oh my god, they're eating people. And then the Blight Lords go, doof, 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 and it's like mowing down people. It's like that. It's such a fun like attrition play style, and people really are like, oh my god.
It's the perfect horde because you've got the elite and you've still got the numbers.
Yeah.
Whereas with Guard, it's like you take the horde and all you've got is chaff. Shitload off it, but all you've got is chaff.
Yeah. And like maybe you run a couple of Plague Marine squads to increase your Poxwalker numbers and stuff like that. So
yeah, 100%.
I hope in 10th you'll be able to run just like 19, 20-man Poxwalker squads.
Nice, yeah. Well, you can take 13 in a squad right now, can't you?
Take 20.
20.
You can take 20.
So the limit is looking like 120. It's because you can take 6 battle line units of 20 each.
Yeah, but you also need currently Plague Marines or
I think that'll go.
I bloody hope.
I think that'll completely go.
It's so annoying having to go, oh well, I could fit in another Poxwalker unit, but I have to put in a Plague Marine unit because I want to take this Poxwalker.
Yeah.
And then your Plague Marines are just going, back at that back of the board.
Speaking of Plague Marines, actually, when I built this list and when I was looking at getting, putting this whole thing together, I was like, Plague Marines till I die. And they are cool, but honestly, I understand now when I speak to Plague Marine players at tournaments when they're like, they're all right, but just take 5-man squads. And I'm like, no, take 10-man squads, all the upgrades. And they sort of look at me with a little sort of sadness. And they're like, well, I actually tend to find the 5-man squads are more effective. I totally agree with them now.
That's why whenever you've seen me take them as well, I normally take like maybe a Plague Belcher in there, maybe like I'd take a flail and like a mace, because I feel like if you're going to kit them out, you need to kit them out for melee. For combat.
Yeah. A lot of people, obviously, when we've done the Death Guard battle reports in the past, have been like, you need to make sure that your Plague Marines have got the optimal loadout. Honestly, after using them, like being on the other side of the fence, the loadout doesn't mean anything. No. Do you know what the best loadout is? Behind the wall, scoring objectives. That's their weapons are irrelevant. Occasionally it comes. It's like often I say, you're sometimes your guard firepower, your mortars or your artillery. It's like your big guns are your tanks. These are my big guns. These are my main damage dealers. All the other stuff, that's just supplementary firepower. And I definitely feel like the Plague Marines fall into that category. They are not the main damage dealers.
The best way to run them, again, is take a 5-man squad with all the special weapons. Take a 10-man squad with all the melee special weapons and the plague knives. And then those are 2 chunky units that people have to deal with. Because that 1 or 2 5-man unit can seriously like dent a tank and kill something like that.
Yeah.
And then that 10-man Plague Marine squad with the flail, with the mace, with the sigil and icon and stuff absolutely just batters people in combat. I've seen somebody, they ran a 10-man Plague Marine squad in to a 20-man Necron Warrior blob with 2 flails. They spent the CP to make the damage spill over.
And then the trench fighters.
Just the 2 flails killed the entire Poxwalker unit. Killed the
Necron.
Necron unit. Yeah. And he still had like a few attacks left on like plague knives and maces and all that sort of shit. And I was like watching it go, damn son. Damn son.
It's
ridiculous when you can ramp it up like that. But again, with the Blight Lords, you saw how good Vermid Whispers and Virulent Rounds was. Like, that combo of just, I'm going to mow down some light infantry. Lightweight,
baby!
It's like, mowing down light infantry. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
But again, when you come against a tank, it's like...
But then the Bale Swords. The thing is, then the Bale Swords. I mean, I killed a knight.
Yeah.
You know.
The issue with the Blight Lords is their combat weapons are only 1 damage each. They should be 2 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because every other fucker has 2 damage.
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
Or they should have like Power Fists or something. But then I guess that's what your Death Shroud are for. They'd be encroaching on the Death Shroud territory, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but the Death Shroud, they deal with light infantry. The Blight Lords deal with light infantry. The Death Shroud are okay at dealing with elites, but it's still like a 2 damage scythe. I feel like it should be 3 damage scythe and then 2 damage on the sweep, and then the Blight Lords just have a 2 damage weapon. Yeah. I feel like that would actually fix a lot of the issues with Death Guard if you just up the damage a little bit, because they're resilient to a point, but the damage output is so low from them. Don't get me wrong, in this battle report...
Yes, the damage output is terrible, Gates Workshop. Give them more damage output.
120 infantry, but that is also 120 guardsmen that have a 5-up save.
Kriegers, though.
Kriegers, tough, but you still had 40 shots on the 10-man Blight Lord squad. You had 20 shots from the other 2. You're still going to pick... And then you had all your supplementary fire from the Plague Marines. You're still going to pick up 60 to 70 guardsmen a turn if they're just out in the open. Well, they were this game. But I do agree. Like, Death Guard are really fun to run in certain situations, but when you come across, I don't know, Dark Angels, for example, or something, you run into them and you're like,
oh, this is what my army should feel like.
This just sucks. Oh, you run into Votown. I re-roll for plague weapons. You don't. Yeah. And it's like, that's when it comes to the point where it's like,
yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And on that rather sobering thought.
Yes.
And the battle thought. Tom, thank you for coming down, man. And I know it was a bit of a smashing, but hopefully you will get to smash me next time. I hope you guys enjoyed that battle. I know it was the end score was a little bit crazy, but hopefully you enjoyed the hijinks. It's not about the destination. It's the madness that we experience along the way.
I always say, as long as they have fun in the game, and I enjoyed just like fucking role playing. Like,
yes, Henry Siverson.
Drive them boys! Actually, it's great. It's brilliant.
I mean, for me, my last final thoughts. MVP was the Blight Lords. Most awesome moment in that game. Turn 2, just plopping down 20 Terminators. It felt fucking badass. There's something about mass deep strike that makes me very excited. By Nurgle's prolapsed anus, it was enjoyable.
I will say, if I was to improve, I love running one big night list because I love thinking like there's a massive war horn behind it going, and then the volcano kind of goes.
A bit like the horn from War of the Worlds. Yeah.
And again, if that volcano cannon got 1-6 in that one turn,
just wiped out,
and just wiped out that 10-man squad, then all my infantry managed to pile onto everything.
Yeah.
Else. It could have been, or it would have been a much closer game, or even like I might have won it or whatever. But again, it's just like, I guess that shows the issue with Knights is you spend 4 CP and you just don't get much from it.
Yeah.
But no, I love running Knight. But yeah, again, if I was to improve the list, I'd take it out. I'd run 3 Caskin squads and maybe like 2 Lehman Russes. Or
just go for. I think next time Trooper Tom has... You've been skirting around... This is the final thought, because people are probably getting sick of us now. I think...
I don't know, it's been a short game. They might be like, what happened?
I think you've been skirting around the edge to pure infantry.
Mm.
I think you can no longer hold it off.
No.
It is next time...
I can hide it no longer.
You can hide it no longer. I think next time Trooper Tom goes pure infantry.
Yeah.
And
Again,
I give you
I played this game like I had 100 infantry.
And then you were like,
and then
shit.
turn 2, I said to you, you've just taken 50 of my guardsmen out. I went, I've just realised I don't have that many.
Yeah. Oh, you played it like you had pure infantry, but unfortunately, this was worth about 9 infantry squads, so you were about 90 infantry down where you expected. I mean, if turn 3, you'd had 90 more infantry.
Yeah.
Bruh, indeed. And on that sobering thought, and on that bombshell, we're going to end the battle report. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's battle report. We've certainly enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, make sure that you smash that like button like I just smashed Tom in the face with my death guard. And aggressive. And maybe I should collect World Eaters next. And also subscribe if you want to see more battle reports. If you really enjoyed it and you want to support us and see more content like this, then please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. And of course, a massive thank you to our current channel members and Patrons. Without you guys, I don't think we'd be able to do all this crazy stuff that we do. So massive thank you to all of you. All right, guys, we'll end it there.
And just to let you know, guys, if you have made it this far, please leave a Rip Tom in the comments. And
Lambast him.
I will like every one of them to
Lambast him.
Rip Tom.
And I will like all of the lambastings. There we go. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's battle report. As always, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.